I have done so much prep for this. I have done everything to not be nervous with the Paimon. I'm
There's
sure.
nothing to be nervous about with me. I'm a freak of nature.
Listen, I'm sure that the competitors today are probably more nervous than I have ever been about this stream. So, you know, more for them than than I am. But welcome in, everyone.
I like how you said you were a small streamer. You have like 500 people in the chat.
Listen. These are just people excited to see you, okay?
I wish they'd come to my streams then, damn!
Well, speaking of, guys, you should follow Corina. Corina streams all the time.
Yeah, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and I'm adding on Thursday.
Yeah, well, there you go. And then on top of that, it's super fun watching you play Baldur's Gate and talk about Hatoful Girlfriend.
Hatoful Boyfriend, you mean?
Oh, sorry,
the best game ever?
sorry. I got it wrong.
How dare you?
Listen, I only played it when I was like 14 for a YouTube video that is sitting in my Google Drive and gone forever.
But also, as a queer person, Hatoful Girlfriend would be way cooler.
Oh, absolutely. I think they should like revive the series and do the second one.
Oh my god, yes.
Could you imagine? That's what my goal is streaming. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be to get the developers of Hatoful
Make
Boyfriend.
enough money so that you can pay them to make another Hatoful.
Oh, we'll improve on it, right?
And then add voice acting.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'll voice the main character. Oh my god. This is it. This is it.
Yep.
It is sitting in my Google Drive. I do have a 36-minute video of me playing Hatoful Boyfriend when I was 14. I saved it for just this joke. Reliving the cringe of the past. But I'm super excited. We've got 10 people. So the way this competition works is I announced it just about a month ago. Corina was super kind in saying that they would join me in this stream. And it is all downhill from here. But we had, I think, about 81 people enter the contest. And today we have the top 10 selected, hand-selected by my moderators. I won't lie, I've seen one of them. But that is it.
0, though.
Yeah, exactly. So all of these are going to be a complete surprise for both of us. And we've got a nice order of 10 people. Everyone sent in their best, some custom builds, some favorite builds. I think we've got at least one built specifically for this competition. Yes, Zulu's in the background, right? Or is that Lima?
One of them. Are you actually on camera for once? He's so camera shy.
Oh no.
So it's really funny that he's actually on camera for once.
Listen, he knows it's a big stream.
It is.
Yeah, he knows that it's important, you know?
He's also the dumb one, so I'm actually shocked that he knows. Oh, there's Zulu.
Oh, there's Zulu. And Lima left. Lima's like, you know what? You could have the spotlight, Zulu.
Yeah.
But that's so fun. Well, anyways, so, I mean, we could jump right into it. I have Genshin open. I believe our first competitor is here, ready to go. I'm super excited. Chat, don't judge me on these graphics. I've done so hard to make this look professional, and I know I'm ready for something to mess up, and I'm excited for it, because it's going to be funny. But the first person we have on deck is Evra. Now, Evra has sent in. Are you ready for this? Chat, are you ready for these transitions? Boom. Evra sent in an Eventide Whimsy. And by this screenshot, it looks absolutely amazing. And I know, Corina, you can see these as well. Or you should be able to, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't even know what to say. But everyone has sent in a description. They've titled their builds. I'm super excited. So.
That's a fountain.
I believe so. So the description they sent in is, "Come, my dear, to the secluded nook of the world, where the light seems to shimmer a bit more and the colors gleam with a magic all their own. As the hour of night descends, you'll find yourself in a scene so enchanting it feels as if you stepped into an otherworldly adventure, perhaps a gift from an elusive author of the Tevat Travel Guide. A trace of Feylight will guide you to an ethereal embrace where your soul dances amidst a myriad of colors, radiant even in the gentle lowlights. Follow the staircase draped in a dance of foliage into the ever-bright city square in the very heart of its vivacity. An evening of enchantment awaits, brimming with mystics and merriment. This is our blooming little corner of the night, but beware. Don't let the fantasy lead you astray. If you dare to glance, the day has its own vision to unveil. So very beautiful.
The person that made the teapot write this
Yes.
about their own teapot?
Yes, they did.
Okay, I don't know who you are, and you may not win, but you should be a writer? What the heck?
If anything goes wrong, be a writer. And look.
Be a writer.
Look, Paimon on the screen, ready to go. I'm actually in my teapot. I decided that there would be no better place to start it than my teapot to show you the dichotomy.
It looks better than mine. I think mine has like just random plots that you could like, you know, put flowers in.
Yeah,
and then it has Yoimiya there.
I mean, listen, the best thing I have in here is the Chi-Chi cave. Because all of my 50-50s that I've lost to Chi-Chi. But this is to show the dichotomy. This is the dichotomy between what we're about to see today and the average person's teapot.
Yeah.
So first up is Evra. Now, while I join, I'm super excited for this. I'm super excited. I have no idea what to go for here.
No Paimon.
No Paimon. No Paimon in the cave, okay? Did you know, fun fact, while I'm joining their teapot, my description on Twitch, Discord, and in Genshin for like 6 months was #1 Paimon main. because a lot of people were saying that Paimon is emergency food, and I was like, I can't stand for this. Paimon's great. So, Evra, I've joined your world.
I think he's emergency food.
Hey, I mean, maybe so, but me personally, I love the relationship between Paimon and Traveler. It's like my favorite thing about the story.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I love how it's grown.
Thank you for saying that. She is cute though. Yeah, she's adorable. This is already nuts.
Yeah. Well, chat can't see it yet.
Oh my god, chat can't even see it yet?
Well, I want them, so everyone is going to be giving us a tour through the chat.
Right.
So I am teleporting to, we're not even on the right island, by the way.
Oh my goodness. So I can't wait for them to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you for saying my hair looks pretty. I spent 5 minutes on it.
Oh gosh. 5 minutes?
5 whole minutes.
Listen, I brushed my hair, so.
There you go.
But without further ado, I will switch the screen, and you guys should be able to see it now. We are here. So Evra, if you would like to show us the way through your beautiful teapot. Now, Corina, obviously we're judging these. But don't say them out loud. Just send me a name and a rating, and I'll tally them all up at the end of the stream, and we'll announce the winners at that point. So we'll keep it nice and surprise.
Yeah.
So Everett says...
I have to keep notes.
Yeah, I'm mental notes. I'm more scuffed, it's fine. So they say, follow me into the fairy tale glade and into the city. I'm ready. I'm ready. Kaveh mentioned. Oh my gosh, are these custom stairs? Oh my lord.
My good. How did you get the water to like fall through the floor?
So when we were doing submissions for this build, we allowed them to do sink and float glitches, which allows you to go above and under the build heights. So they've done it through clipping. So,
wow.
Which is, from what I've seen, an extremely difficult process.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord. Sink and floating. There you go.
Sink and floating. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
You can sit on the swing. The swing.
Oh my gosh. I should be Al-Haytham.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
And they were roommates. Oh my word. This is so pretty. I love the aesthetic. They weren't lying with like the subtle lighting as well.
Yeah.
Say
It's
hi.
gorgeous.
Our little garden. It's so pretty. And this is only the beginning. Which is terrifying to me. Oh, who's this little guy?
He's
a penguin.
He's a little guy.
A penguin. Famous.
He's just a little. Fun fact: penguins are dinosaurs.
Yeah, true. All birds are dinosaurs.
All birds are dinosaurs, and that's why I
Exactly.
have 2 of them.
I'm pretty sure the first stream of yours I watched, it was you ranting about how birds are dinosaurs.
And if you watch more of my streams, you'll get the same rant almost every stream.
It did devolve into Hotful Boyfriend though. We're going
That is
back.
true.
This is gonna be the theme of the
Technically,
stream.
Hotful Boyfriend is all about romancing dinosaurs.
It is. It is.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
This is so pretty. Are we ready to move on? I don't want to like
Those
sprint
stairs
through
are
it.
insane.
The fact I believe every single one of these is a single place stone, which hurts my brain.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, people often ask me, how do I have time to like do crochet and knitting? And I'm like, I can make a whole sweater in a week if I really have to. This looks like it took months.
Yeah. Oh my word. I'm gonna let them say their piece before we go into it. And the pond is each floated individually. Oh
Whoa.
my
3
word.
days?
3 days is crazy.
See, I don't even make, like, I play Sims, but I don't build anything. I love the pre-built houses.
Yeah, you can just color them.
Yep, I'm just like, and I will add the color. That's about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
This is crazy.
So they say enjoy the city of merriment. Oh.
Oh my god,
my-
it's definitely very merry.
I'm sorry,
it's
the
so merry
first thing
that
I
Lima has
spotted.
decided that he's going to attack the screen that it's on.
Oh, good. This is so
So
crazy.
you got points for Lima liking it.
There you go.
Oh my god, the Paimon.
It was when you were choking on water.
Oh yes.
Oh my word.
Fun fact: when I did that line, I did not use any water because that would have been really bad, actually.
Oh gosh.
In a while.
That's
People ask
crazy
me
though.
that.
Inside all
They
the
were like,
time.
"Did you actually choke on water?" And I'm like, "No, there's like electrical equipment in front of me. I can't."
Oh my lord. Well, I mean, also the method acting. Go crazy.
No, I'll just be good at efforts.
Yeah, exactly. So they've
It looks
included.
like there's a whole bazaar.
Yeah, well, they said that they've included elements from every region and from past events.
Oh, so that is the market.
Yeah, this is so pretty. Oh my word. As a monument of the travels of Paimon and the Traveler.
Cute.
Wow. This is, guys, how are we gonna rate 10 of these if this is the first one? Oh my word. Custom made for the contest.
Michael Scott rating in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just in, listen, they weren't lying when I was gonna be in wonder. It looks better than most cities in the actual game. It's a different experience in the daytime. Would you like to go back down and turn it to day?
What?
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Back down the custom stairs. Oh my gosh, I didn't, oh my lord. Oh my lord. This is so, even the entrance is so like picturesque. Okay, so it's day.
Ooh.
Cafe, it's
I
now
haven't
the
noticed
time.
the flower path. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's so many small details. I feel like that's going to be a theme of today. There's so many small details like the flower path that are just, we'll have to like really try to look for, because otherwise we're gonna miss them. This is insane. It's so much more green in the daytime.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's almost like, yeah, it like shifts from blue to green.
Yeah.
Which is great, because blue and green are my favorite colors, which is why teal is my ultimate favorite.
There you go. Listen, a nice dark green like this leaf here is my favorite. So I'm having a great time. Let's go. Night is another world and day is just the joy of life, is what they say. Oh my.
So the flowers that they chose all kind of give off a glow, kind of like in Avatar.
Right,
The,
yeah.
Not the last Airbender.
The blue
movie.
avatar. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 100%. That's so pretty. Oh my word. It's your signature. I love the glows. I do it in everything.
Yes.
Wow. It does feel super green. It almost gives like a Chen Val vibe, if you know what I mean? Like the very deep green colors everywhere. Oh my gosh. That's so pretty. You could even put a Catherine here. Do your commissions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh my lord, this is the first one? There's also a cafe. I can tell. Oh my lord. The Scar Meow banners. Oh my lord. That's one plushie I do want. Is the Scar Meow. Oh my word. Well,
did you see that they're making a Wolfie plushie?
They're making a Wolfie plushie?
Yeah, they announced it like today or yesterday.
My poor money. My wallet. It's gone. I love this little pavilion. It's so nestled in. I love it so much. Viewing points. Oh my lord. It feels kind of like a hidden city on the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
It's so cozy, yet it's so like open and expansive. I love it. I love it so much. Oh no. Oh gosh. I'm glad you get the vibe. We do. You've executed amazing. How are you guys gonna judge 10? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Oh my word. Fun fact, I'm waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat. I started serious teapotting in June? You've gotten this good at teapotting since June?
Again, my teapot is literally just like 3 patches of things where I can plant plants.
Yep. Mine used to be just a maze of rocks, and then I changed it into the Chi-Chi cave.
Oh, I do have the dog in mind, though. I was like, oh, dog.
Right, of course, yeah. I think I've got
And
a
then I
cat
was
sitting
like,
somewhere. Oh my word. Evra, does that wrap up your tour?
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for
There's a little bit of
improvement.
stream delay, so I can yap a little bit in between.
Finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
It does. All right. Well, that's the end of this one. So we have... Oh, no. I need to open a notes page.
I have one on my phone.
Oh, no.
I think I'm gonna like have to like see all of them and then rate them after.
Yeah. I'm just writing notes at the moment. Ever, do you have any questions for Corina? Corina's been kind enough to, you know, want to interact with you guys. Doesn't want to just be here to judge. Wants to be here to, you know, hang out. So if you have any questions or anything you want to say, now's the time. Oh my word.
Thank you. Oh, yay! I'm glad she's your favorite.
That's so sweet.
My favorite's Timmy.
Timmy,
Yeah.
the 15th Harbinger.
Yeah. What's my favorite part of working on Paimon? Oh, my favorite part is that Hoyo is really cool. Now, obviously, when you're working with a client, what they say pretty much goes. you can always give suggestions as an actor and be like, hey, this doesn't really make sense if you word it that way. It's better if it's worded this way, or you know, something like that.
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, if the client wants it done a certain way, even if it's technically wrong, quote unquote, they're gonna have it done a certain way. And what's really cool is that Hoyo is really cool about like really listening to me when I do
Mm.
give that advice. Because even when they don't necessarily take my suggestion to replace it, they will usually come up with their own
Right.
on how to fix the problem. So it's
Mm.
very much all of us working together.
My
And
latest design's
also
getting there, but there's still room
so
for
I have a
improvement.
big background in like theater and also improv,
Deadline
and
creeps up.
I improv a lot.
Right.
You guys maybe hear 5% of it
Right.
in the game, but honestly, that's more than what I ever thought that they would actually put in the game.
Right. Completely understandable. Well, I mean, I think we got a glimpse of that as well in the 5.0 live stream. I forget who was talking about it, but they were talking about the story that they were able to sing, and they put it in the game for an event.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been begging for Paimon to sing forever, and the fact that they made a whole event
oh
around
my
that,
gosh, yeah.
they like, and and they even told me that part of the reason was because apparently it was not just me, but it was also the Japanese, the Chinese, and the Korean Paimon
Really?
saying that Paimon should sing.
Oh, that's so amazing.
And
Yeah.
I don't talk with those actors, although I would love to talk with those actors, but I
Yeah.
don't talk with those actors. So like the fact that they actually kind of listened to all of us,
Yeah.
and we all came to that same conclusion was really cool. The rap was none of our suggestions. That was completely Hoyo's because I would never suggest for me to rap ever.
I remember when that popped up on screen, I literally was jaw on the floor. I was not expecting it. I was like, oh, Ito's gonna rap, and then it was like, oh, Paimon's joining in. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
And the sword an extension
Ooh.
That's so
of
good.
spirit.
Well,
My husband calls it a hate crime, and that's
Then
partially
your sword may as well be
No.
its sword, because you will not wield it
It's-
effectively against your foe.
well, thank you, Evra, for showing us your teapot.
yeah, it looks amazing.
That's amazing. And if that's the first one, I'm terrified.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely terrified.
it's gonna be so hard.
We have 9 more. Anything's better than the Hu Tao rap. Listen, in Chinese, it went hard. Okay, it's just the translation was difficult. But while we're here, Corina, I missed to do it before the first one because I got excited. But do you want to talk about raising money for your service dog and Crohn's disease?
Yes. So recently, I was able to actually get a puppy, and hopefully someday she's going to turn into my service dog. I had a service dog before. She unfortunately died in 2017, but luckily she lived a very long life. I'm surprised she lasted that long. But it took me a while for me to get to a point where I was comfortable with getting another dog again to potentially become a service dog. A lot of people do know that I have autism and I also have Crohn's disease, so I am disabled. And earlier this year, it kind of came to a head when I turned to my husband and I was like, I think we need to look into me getting a service dog again because there are certain things that are getting really difficult for me to be able to do, especially on my own. And so we have the dog now, but of course, the training and also the care for the dog costs a lot. And so I am currently raising money on my stream to be able to pay for those things and help for those all of that stuff, because even when you choose to train a service dog yourself, which is the cheapest option, it is still very expensive.
Right.
And so honestly, if you just watch my streams, like ads exist for a reason. So even that's helpful, but subscriptions and donations also very much help too.
Yeah, definitely. And I know we've shouted you out already. Your @ is in the title, so if you guys, there's unfortunately a limit to how often we can shout you out. So it's on cooldown at the moment, but I know that if you do !Corina in chat, it'll lead directly to your tips page. And on top of that, if you go into the title and click Corina Boettger, you can drop a follow and go watch those streams and support Corina and help, train your service dog. Maybe you can show them off at some point.
If they calm down, maybe she has calmed down here in a second. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's a standard poodle, and so she's small-ish now, but she's gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Yeah, 100%.
I swear she's already like 3 sizes bigger than a month ago when we got her.
Well, I feel like dogs especially just grow so quickly. And yeah, so you'll be getting knocked down before you know it. But hopefully training allows you to get the care that you need, especially. But we could talk more about that at some other point and continue to talk about it, unless dog is on its way. I saw a nose. I saw a nose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Already so much bigger from when you first posted them.
For real. Oh, are we giving licks now? Thank you.
I want a dog. I love it.
Luckily, I have a lip stain, so it shouldn't affect the lip stain too much. Oh,
Yeah.
well, don't expose me, please.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe
It's
not.
not that type of stream.
No. Wrong account. Anyways, we can move
Their
on.
name is Aoife. It's a
Aoife?
Celtic name that means beautiful.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Aoife. Oh my gosh. Well, shall we keep the show on the road? I know people are waiting, and I don't want to take too long in between. I know we have fun chatting, but we can move forward. And next up is great name. This is a Potion Brewer's Estate from Zach, or Zacking off. From the snippet, this is my first time seeing it other than just dropping it in. This looks insane. So Zach says, nestled along the tranquil coastline is the home of Mondstadt's most prestigious potion brewer. Her home is surrounded by a lush and colorful water garden, complete with dual waterfalls and all the flowers and herbs you could ever need for potion making. Be sure to also check out the pond nearest to her house, as you might find some rare and exotic fish. I'm excited. Fishing.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So
I
it's...
used to fish all the time with my grandfather.
Did you?
Yeah, it was mostly trout when I was younger, but then like as I got older, it was like bass, and then
Right.
we went sockeye salmon fishing one time.
Right. I used to fish a lot with my grandfather. We used to go, we used to vacation down in Georgia, and we would go in between like all the wild sugar cane. So I remember when I was like 12, I ended up catching an eel. And it was the most terrifying experience of my life. And you want to talk about dinosaurs. By the way, for this one, Zach isn't actually here, unfortunately, because of prior commitments. So we have, for us, Zach's tour guide.
Perfect.
who will not be named. But for all intents and purposes, this is Zach through a modem with someone else. Supporting
Perfect.
Emily, which is accurate. They say, hello, I'll be Zach's tour guide for you today.
Love it.
The teapot creator Zacking off is busy at the moment, but fear not, because I'm here to give a tour to show off his beautiful work, so let's go check it out.
Character they chose to be the tour guide, because although she's a potion, they said a potion maker, and she makes perfumes.
Exactly.
Copy of today's newspaper.
Hey,
Oh my
yeah.
god, that house.
So they wanted to give us a bird's eye view. Oh my lord. How are we going to judge this?
I wish I had a house that looks like that.
This is like my
Not
dream
an
house
apartment in
in real
Burbank.
life. Yeah, exactly. Oh my lord. The colors are so pretty. I love that they're matching the flowers with the roofs as well.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Looks like the Shire. It kind of does. I see what you mean. Are we going to meet Frodo? Now we can just fly down and walk up the pathway to get a closer look. Oh my lord. I didn't know this was possible in Genshin Impact. That's what I think these teapots are going to show me.
Of like stairs? That's crazy cool.
Oh my.
Oh my god, big fish.
Why is there there's one clipping out of the pond.
I'm here for it.
I
yes.
love it. I love it. That's a flying fish. It's a potion shop, so you'll find lots of handy ingredients nearby.
That makes sense.
Oh my lord. Oh. Hi, Lumine. These are the water gardens. They're filled with rare and exotic fish that have unique alchemic properties.
That makes sense.
Oh
yes,
my
and then there's
lord.
going to be a jellyfish.
There are several spots around here that make good fishing points. This is crazy.
In my role as champion.
Oh no,
duelist,
it's Lisa.
my opinions
Run.
do not matter.
Because she's a witch, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh,
The little brewing station right there. Oh my gosh.
here is where the potion brewer comes to do her work every day. That's so cool. I didn't even know this existed in the game.
Right?
Oh my. I'm like in awe. I don't even know what to say. Oh my. Back to Emily. That's so cool. And we're getting even like a little theatrical play with it as well.
Yeah. With all the different characters.
Oh my gosh, I know. Lisa brewing potions, Emily bringing us around. And this is where she picks her petals to make her potions and perfumes. That's so intricate.
Ooh.
Whoa. I'm in Emily's way. So, sorry, Emily. That's a little overboard for picking petals, but I like it. It's true to the game.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. You'll notice there's another
Ooh,
pond
big
that's perfect for fishing. There's a little stingray in there as well. There's the, what's the name of the fish from Finding Nemo? The
Which
guy who's
one?
the
There's-
boss of the fish tank. The black and white
Oh,
one. Not Dory.
No, it's I know they end up naming Nemo shark bait.
Yeah. Gilly?
No,
Merlin?
not Bruce. The angelfish that's in the tank.
Gil?
That calls him shark bait. Gil.
Gil. Yes. You've got 4 gills in there. that is all that reference was for. Was to anyways. Yep, a lot of
We're
gills.
still good at doing jokes.
I'm funny. And finally, here's her potion shop and home at the top. Oh my word.
That's so cool.
It's locked up right now since she's busy. She's out doing other things. Probably talking to the perfume salesman in Leeway.
Many ladies in
Don't
the
worry, there's no
fontaine
plenty of
like
sights to
to
see
spray their
outside of her
perfume
door.
Onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate a pleasant
Oh my word.
fragrance
After all,
with
she
each flick of
has a
the
lush
wrist.
garden where anyone is
It's
welcome to
quite an
appreciate.
ingenious method.
This is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
Fresh and floral.
It's so, like, all these builds are so magical, and not in the sense of, like, magic like we know it in the game, but just, like, the vibes so far are just so pretty. There's
Yeah.
also said to be a fontaine water puzzle that shows up in these ponds sometimes. Did I sign up to do a puzzle? I'm scared.
I love puzzles.
Now there's
I love puzzles. I'm really bad at them.
I need
to
Waiting for the
jest.
ad, is that okay? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can't help them, unfortunately. Twitch doesn't let me turn those off. Oh my lord. It's like each of these builds just kind of bring you to what could be like a different part of Genshin. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like they're all fathomable so far in being part of the game. Like I wouldn't put it past Hoyo to do something like this. That's so crazy. I'm obsessed.
Apple juice sounds good.
Corina, by the way, I have a question for you. So obviously
Yes.
you're in the game, but you don't do a playable character. So who is your main?
Oh, it's Mona.
It's Mona.
I have a DPS Mona.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That Corey Yee, who voices Goro, is really big into min-maxing characters.
Right.
And so I told him, I was like, I really like the play style of Mona. I want to make her my DPS. And he was like, huh, she doesn't really fit a DPS, but I like the challenge of that.
Yeah.
Let me do it. And now my Mona does, on the regular, 2 million damage with one hit.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get back to that, but they're saying that there's a puzzle that sometimes shows up in these pawns.
Mm-hmm.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, every time that I play with Mona, people usually are like, "Wait, how is she doing that much damage?" And I was like, "Corey Yee, he built her."
Corey Yee.
It was funny. At one point, he was doing a charity stream, and I made it because he was like, "Hey, would you offer something to like go for the charity stream?" And I'm
Right.
like, "Yeah, I'll sign 2 prints for you." And then they made so many goals that they were like, "Okay, we need stretch goals that he was not prepared for."
Right.
So I said, "Make Singcho a healer," because I keep on making the joke that he's the best healer, and
Right.
he gets mad at that.
Right.
So he was like, "Fine, I'll make Singcho a healer." So he did it.
Wait, listen, I've seen a healer Yaimiko that heals more than my
See, there you
Kokomi,
go.
so.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh my gosh, the fact that they made the Fontaine, oh my gosh. There's also a tree over here that looks perfect for climbing and looking around.
Ooh.
Oh, this one. I was trying to find it. Oh. Like, I don't understand how people think of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this beautiful estate, and then the tree to the right of it, we're gonna make it part of the build, part of climbing up there.
Yeah,
That-
that's like some 4D chess thinking, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting here eating the checkers that are
Yeah.
left behind.
Yep, exactly. I've got the crumbs
Just
left over.
eating them like they're candy.
I've faced
Oh
many opponents
my
in my
lord.
duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered.
So pretty.
I have never lost a duel.
Feel free to take a look around and snap commemorative photos while you're here as Charlotte. Oh my god, it's March
That's
7th.
funny.
Oh my gosh, why don't we take another walkthrough before we finish?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so pretty, and now that it's nighttime as well, the flowers starting to glow. Oh my lord.
They said there was a puzzle at the top on the second pond.
Yeah, so they were able to mimic the Fontaine's. We can re-show it, but they were able to mimic the Fontaine water puzzle where you need to catch the fish.
Oh, okay, and that's why they were Mona like.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now it makes sense to me. I didn't catch that because again, I'm still playing the checker or eating the checkers. I would say.
Right. No,
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, I've only. Oh my gosh, it's so creative though.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, I need to work on my teapot. That's what this makes me think of. Oh my lord.
I think it just solidified that I should just quit working on my teapot because it will never be this good.
Yeah, I think that's the dichotomy of what people are gonna see with this.
Yeah. They're either going to be inspired or they're going to be like me and be like, well, no
Well,
point.
I'm not topping this, so no more. Oh my lord. Teapot building stream 1. Yeah, that's the next step. Corinna and I are going to compete against one another who can make the best teapot.
You're going to win. I'll be lucky if I have, like, a character in it.
Yeah, literally. I've got my characters in there to get friendship levels. That's so crazy.
You pay to see that? You know, sure.
Show me the money.
Yeah. I'm an actor for a reason.
I'm a streamer for a reason.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh my lord. Well, I know this isn't Zach. It's Zach's tour guide. I don't know if Zach had any questions that they relayed to you, tour guide. Throws money as Dory. The Archon of money. Oh my lord.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit.
I do have a question. Okay.
If your heart recoils in fear,
Corinna, it's your time to shine.
then your sword
Yay.
may as well
What
be
part of
an
What
extension.
part
Paimon's
of
character?
Paimon's
Because you will
character?
not
Oh,
wield
sorry.
it.
No, I was just gonna read it. I forget that you can
It's
see it.
What part of Paimon's character do you relate to IRL the most? Oh my god, the love of food. So I'm the type, like, with autism, you're either the I will only have butter noodles my whole entire life autistic, or you are like it's almost like you kind of like search for new tastes,
Right.
you know? I'm definitely that type.
Mm.
And don't get me wrong, I definitely have a lot of days where I will eat the same thing over and over again, which is pho from specifically
Right.
Pho So One in Van
In my
Nuys,
role
which
as
is the
champion
best pho
duelist,
in Los Angeles.
my
All the
opinions
rest of
do
them
not
suck.
matter.
Okay.
For when I draw my blade,
but
I am but an instrument
I
of
do like
Fontaine's
to
law.
try new foods when I'm in the mood for it, especially if it's considered a delicacy,
Mm.
even if it's something that I don't necessarily uh I've had balut. It
Okay.
wasn't that bad.
What is
I think the
balut?
texture was a little bit hard for me to get past because I'm definitely big on texture
Right.
for things, which is why I like honestly the thing that I hate the most is onions.
Okay.
Onions are the worst things on the planet. I can't.
Okay.
If somebody gives me a dish of onions somehow cooked in a different way, I'll try it. But because I definitely believe that especially I used to travel a lot. My dad was a pilot and so was my grandfather,
Right.
and now my brother is. So we traveled a lot when I was a kid. And the one thing that I really do believe is that when you go to a different country, at least try what is local there.
Right.
At least once, because you don't have to finish it. You don't even have to like it, but you should at least try it because you're visiting another country. You're in their,
Right.
space. So the least you can do is actually participate in their
Mhm.
culture to appreciate it
Right.
a little bit. Even if you don't end up liking it,
A
and
duel is a
and
battle of
and
wills
it's
are
funny
just the
because with
best, and
balut,
the sword
people
an
said that
extension
the
of
soup of it tastes like chicken soup,
If your
and I
heart
agree with that.
recoils
It
in
really
fear,
does.
then
I
your
actually liked
sword
the
may as
soup
well
of
be
the
an
balut
extension.
more than anything. I
Because
also
you
just
will
really
not
like soup
wield
in
it
general.
effectively
So what is
against
balut?
Balut is a fertilized. Usually, it's a duck egg. It's a fertilized duck egg.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, and it can also be at various stages too. So you can have one
Right.
that's more fertilized than others.
Mm.
So there are certain cases where yes, you are basically eating a chicken almost.
Yeah.
With certain things that are developed and whatnot, or you
Right.
can eat something that's a little bit less developed.
Mm.
It really just depends. But it can also be chicken as well.
Right.
The balut that I had was chicken.
Mm.
And it was on the kind of the mid stages. So there were certain parts that were kind of formed, and then others that weren't. But as I said, I think it was the texture mostly that it was hard for me to get past. But it wasn't terrible. I see a lot of people that will try balut and then they'll be like, "Oh, it's so gross." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I disagree with that. Haggis is worse.
Haggis is
I
awful.
don't like haggis at
Yes.
all.
What is so?
My opinions do
My
not
question
matter.
then to follow up is, what is
For when I
the
draw my
craziest
blade,
thing you've ever
I
tried
am but an
that you
instrument
liked?
of
Ooh,
Fontaine's law.
fermented shark, which is a dish from Iceland.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
The taste is very weirdly sour for me.
Right.
I don't think I would ever have it again.
Right. No,
But, you know,
understandable.
It's definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I got one for this. Because the craziest thing I've probably ever eaten was pigeon.
Okay.
But I think you've trumped me with fermented shark in Iceland. But
Yeah.
I think that'll be the end of this one. Thank you so much, Zach's tour guide, for showing us Zach's teapot.
Yeah, Paimon loves to like explore new foods in every area. So.
Yeah. Well, Sweet Madame always being the favorite.
Also, food is just good. I've tried. I have the weirdest eating habits ever. I'm either not eating at all or I am binge eating all day.
Right.
Because
Right.
I'll go days forgetting to eat, and then, you know, my husband will be like, "You didn't eat at all, did you?" And then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta make up for that," and then I'll eat nonstop for like 3 days.
Yep. I feel that.
Definitely don't do that, guys.
Don't
it's
do
very
that.
bad for you.
Yes, consistent meals is the best.
Yeah.
Now.
Speaking of, I have a cucumber dish actually in front of me right now with some salmon.
I have to swap accounts really quick because we've got 2 accounts on the Asia server to go explore. So I need to change accounts. Where are we? You're gonna see things. It's fine. You won't see the password, so it's okay. Not chat though. Chat won't see anything.
Okay.
So how is?
Yeah. It's definitely one of the if you're interested in chat for the cucumber, it's one of the recipes that that one guy does where he's like, sometimes you just gotta eat a whole cucumber, and all of them look delicious. All of them are delicious, and the one that I've been really obsessed with is the one that's based off of a everything bagel with salmon locks.
Oh really?
Yeah, Logan.
That sounds
It's really good.
That sounds really good.
It's so good.
Asia, confirm. Amazing. And then, so next up is going to be potato. Potatoes build. On to the Asia segment.
Potatoes.
We love potatoes. What's your favorite type of potato? If you had to have it cooked in one way for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I really like putting them, like basically kind of like making my own potato chips, but slightly thicker.
Right. We make those
like,
in the air fryer sometimes.
Yeah, in the air fryer.
Yep.
So good.
Little bit of rosemary.
Also, so I actually have a funny thing with potatoes. For the longest time, a fully loaded potato in my household was called an Irish Sunday, which now looking back on it, I realize that's not appropriate.
No.
But because I'm stupid and I believed everything, we did not call it anything else in my parents' household. So there's one time we go to a steakhouse and I see, oh, they have like potatoes and cream cheese or sour cream and, you know, all the fixings on it, an Irish Sunday. So I literally asked the freaking waitress for an Irish Sunday and they looked at me like I was crazy and I was like, and then my mom's like, you want what? And I was like, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, mother. You invented these words. And I was so mad because she made me look like a dumbass until she finally was, oh, you want a fully loaded potato. And I was like, oh, it's not called an Irish Sunday. And then, of course, I got older and learned about the potato famine. And I was like, ooh, actually calling it an Irish Sunday was really bad.
Yeah, when you get older and realize some of the things that you like people would say when you were younger and you're like, maybe not.
I'd be like, oh my God, that was racism.
I just did something bad.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I didn't mean to. Oh no.
Yeah.
There's my husband's Latino, and there's definitely a lot of times where he'll look at me and be like, do you know what that actually means? And I'm like, oh no, what does it mean? Sometimes he fucks with me. Sometimes he says that,
Right.
and he's like, oh, it means exactly what you said. And I was
Yeah.
like, Eddie, no, why would you do that?
I was panicking. Why would you do that?
And then he literally just whispered, because it's funny.
Because it's funny. It is funny. It is funny. Well, it's contentious because a lot of people aren't aware of like the language that we have today. I've got a couple friends from, say, Texas, and some of the language that is commonplace in the South, he doesn't realize has roots in
Where it
bad
comes
areas.
from.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
it's kind of like how it was funny because it was actually the English cast that had to tell the Chinese Hoyo verse that saying long time no see was actually racist
Yeah.
against them.
Yeah. It.
And so like we changed that language in this, and this is another moment where I'm like, thank you Hoyo for listening to us, because we were like, ooh, you probably don't know, but that's actually not a good thing to say.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's not their fault. There's a lot of people that don't know
Right.
the racist connotations that come with that. So it's not like I'm never gonna be like, oh, you're racist for saying that. I'm
Yeah.
always gonna be like, you know where that came from, right?
Yeah. It's always a
And
place
then-
to teach and learn rather than
And usually
to
they're like, wait,
accuse.
no, what does it mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It would be more of an issue if they're like, yeah, I know.
And I say it anyway.
Yeah.
like-
Well, anyways, so moving on, Potato's waiting patiently, so let's get to it. So Potato brings us Windwheel Manor, which I am upset. It is stunning. So they say the outside of the manor gives off a sophisticated and welcoming atmosphere where anyone is free to come and go as they please, as our good friend and butler Tubby will always be there to welcome you to the Windwheel Manor. As you enter the mansion, you'll be greeted with its relaxing and cozy atmosphere. As you explore, you'll find that each room of the manor is dedicated to some certain characters from the Mondstadt crew, each room matching their personalities, that even a certain bard has a room of his own, or so he claims. So, I am very excited.
Dude, all of these people that wrote the descriptions for their Serena teapots, consider writing books.
Yeah, yeah, the eloquent language.
Yeah.
Listen, some of these, I was sitting there. I forget who it was, but someone wrote a poem specifically for their build, and we'll see that later. But when I was like putting it into my Photoshop and like creating these graphics, I was like, dang, I would have gotten A's in creative writing in college if I had this creativity.
Right?
But let us, I was just finishing my notes for Zach's, so let us begin. Potato, are you ready? The little terror tot.
Fun fact, that is the main director, Chris Fiala, his favorite character is Klee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's really cute because it's also his daughter's favorite character.
Oh, that's
who's
adorable.
Very young, but every time she sees Klee on the screen, she goes, Klee!
I love that so much. Well,
It's so cute.
here is Klee at the estate,
Oh my-
which is huge.
We even have a mailbox.
There's even a mailbox. Who lives here?
Wait,
Oh, my
is somebody like finishing a painting on the left side
Lord.
under the tree? Is that a painting?
I believe so.
Oh my goodness.
I found a really weird.
Hello, welcome to the Windwheel Manor. Thank you, Klee.
This whole house is so past my oh my goodness.
Oh
my God,
my
Paimon.
Lord. I'm glad that people are adding little nods towards Paimon. This is great.
Yeah. Oh, and then also the little origami creatures.
Yeah, from Simulacra. Oh my Lord. I love the little painting under the tree.
Mm-hmm.
The little what is it? Is it not an easel? What is it called? The painting tray that you use for mixing paints.
Oh, the palette.
Yeah, the palette
Isn't it?
underneath? I don't know. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
My brain went to food again. I was like, cleansing your palate, next dish.
Yum.
So that's Klee's area. And now Lisa's area, I presume, is why they're changing characters.
Ah.
A little gazebo.
Oh my goodness! I just learned about the horror gazebo in D&D,
Oh?
or the dread gazebo. Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Don't learn.
Don't learn. Okay. I will refrain
Don't
from looking up.
be surprised when you play Dungeons and Dragons.
It's something I've never played, but I've always wanted to.
I love actually most voice actors that I know play Dungeons and Dragons.
I feel like that clocks though, because I feel like most people who do voice acting are really into getting in characters and playing a role.
It's another way of doing our job without doing our job.
Well, I think maybe, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like voice acting is such a almost like a perfect career if that is your hobby as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like it's similar to streaming, where a lot of people like doing something and want to share it with others, and D&D is just another route for voice actors to do something they enjoy. So it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But they say gazebo perfect for a tea party.
Yay, tea party.
I do love tea. Fun fact. My advisor for my degree, so I have a degree in Asian studies, but more closely with Southeast Asian culture and language. So I speak Japanese, and my advisor for that was had his doctorate in Japanese tea ceremony.
Cool.
So I learned a lot about tea.
Kaylee Mills, who voices Kuching in Genshin, also speaks Japanese fluently.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
The more you know. We have like the #1 Iris main NA as one of my moderators.
Nice.
Iris is a Kaching main. Sorry. Iris. Sorry. Words.
That's awesome.
But...
Oh, there's a little, like, mini cabin here.
Is this supposed to be
that's
Venti's
for
house?
Venti.
Is
Tubby's in the well! Tubby's in the well!
Little Tubby's... Oh, this is Tubby's house. Is Tubby stuck in the well? Is the dog barking?
Yeah, I was wondering if you have a dog to tell you that Tubby is stuck in the well.
Little Tubby's stuck in the well? I love it so much. Oh my lord. That's such a creative place to put Tubby. I'm just so in awe of all of these builds.
Hmm?
I think Potato is the only one that has the interior designed.
Wow.
So we have more to see.
Okay.
That Tubby scared me when I was looking through the teapot. Blue is kind enough to let me... Oh my lord. Blue is kind enough to let me use her account for the Asia and EU accounts to allow me to include other regions. So Blue is also the one who checked and rated the accounts who made it in from these regions.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh my...
Wow.
This is insane. Welcome to the Windwheel Manor. Oh my lord. This is so elegant. Huh?
Thank you here.
Oh my gosh. The paintings on the wall?
Oh my gosh, there's like a little like library nook.
Oh my lord. I'm just like, the only thing I have to reference this to is my teapot, which is drab and still the normal wooden interior with like a couple carpets thrown around. That's crazy. And so these tables, I believe, are sunken. So showing off, yeah, so showing off that ability to kind of glitch things downward into the floor to create different dimensions.
That is so cool.
Look at you guys didn't think I knew anything about Teapot, and here I am.
Wait, hold on. Can you turn to the fish tank real fast? Sorry,
Yeah.
Potato. I know you're doing great. Is that a spot for a cat to look at the fucking fish?
Can I summon a cat? Am I allowed?
Oh my god, you can summon a cat?
I've never seen this prompt before in my life.
I haven't either.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm waiting for Potato. The cat is currently out on an adventure. Okay.
Okay, got you. But if the cat wasn't, the cat would show up like right. There's also a place for the. There's a cat tree too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that you have a place for the cat to just look at fish all day. That is so cool.
It's so. Oh my lord. Hopefully it doesn't jump in. Definitely not the best for Fenty. This is so pretty. Oh my lord. Through to the back room. Hello?
There's a bar. Oh,
Yo,
this is Benty's spot.
drinking stream? Oh my lord. This is Venty's favorite room.
That makes sense.
This does make sense. Corina, what's your drink of choice?
Ooh, there's what's called the cactar. It's made with prickly pear. Like, okay, so there's a place called Guildhall, which is actually where I'm going later tonight for a friend's birthday.
Right.
It's basically a nerd bar.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole like wall that's just board games that you can play while
that's
you're there.
awesome.
And then all of the drinks and food are named after like fun things in video games. And so
Right.
the cactar is one of my favorites. It's got prickly pear juice in it. And it's really sour, and I love sour drinks and tequila.
Oh, you gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I've been to a bar similar to that. Actually, I was very lucky. I saved up a lot of money when I was in high school and went backpacking. And I went to this bar, and it was in the basement of a building in Krakow, Poland. And
cool.
it was it's a very big nerd bar. But the best part about it for me that was really funny was they had TVs up in the corners. So, normally people
Were they
would have
playing all like esports and stuff?
No, they were playing Tyler 1.
Guildhall does that. Also good.
It was a Tyler 1 live stream on Twitch, playing in the bar.
Yeah, so in Guildhall they also have like all the TVs, and it's either esports or it's Twitch streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was one time where Faye Mata, who's another voice actress, Faye was on one of their screens, and so I texted Faye and I was like, "You're on at Guildhall."
That's so funny.
And she was like, what?
I'm what? Sorry?
Because she's been there many times with us.
This is so intricate.
Oh my gosh, there's another little tiny reading nook.
The little cat cushions
this
as well.
one's meant for the cat. Look at all the cat stuff.
Oh my lord.
So you can read and pet the cat at the same time. I love that.
I'm living for this build. Oh. Swapping over I saw Razor. It's Jean. Jean's office. Oh.
This makes so much sense for Jean's office. It looks like the one she has in the game.
Oh, I feel like I'm in trouble. Sit in the right chair. Thank you.
You know, I'm okay with Jean saying I'm in trouble.
Listen. Anyways. Who's the streamer that's a Jean main? I know there's a big Genshin streamer who loves Jean.
Yeah.
He's
also,
quaking
you
right
can
now.
play volleyball with multiple Jeans, so.
You can. I've also seen Jean like two-shot the new Capybara boss. Just by throwing it.
Oh, now we have Razor.
Yeah, I presume that might be the next
Capybara boss is
I
so
haven't
funny.
fought it yet, but
am too scared to be twerked on by that thing.
Listen, I'm not worried about it because I spent my life savings on Clarond,
There you go.
which was a mistake that I live with every day. But now there is no thing in Genshin that can kill me. Oh my lord. So this is Razor's room, I presume? I love it. The little painting. Razor and Bennett's room. Oh my
That
gosh.
makes sense that they would share a room.
The little backpack.
With the little Aranara, yeah.
Oh my lord.
It's so cute.
That reminds me, I have to do Aranara. I was blackmailed into doing Aranara, and I started it, but I haven't really played since I started it.
I keep watching.
That is so
You
cool.
leave,
I'm so obsessed with these builds, and we're only on the third one. Oh my lord. Oh. Mona?
My girl.
It's your girl. Oh, in the astrology themed room, maybe? I was really surprised that Mona popped up in the Archon quest recently as well.
Oh my goodness, those
Fontaine.
pictures. They're so cute.
Toma is the honorary Mondstatter. That's fair. Toma's the best boy. I'll never forget, do you remember, this is going to be a throwback for most people, but in Inazuma, when you first meet Toma and he pranks you that he, like in game, he pranks you that he is Toromaru, his dog.
Yeah.
I fell for that, like really hard. Like really hard. And
Oh, that's funny.
from that point on, I love Toma. And now
See,
he's in my main
Timmy's
team.
my favorite character because he made me laugh the hardest the first time I ever met him. Except for the one girl that basically calls you an NPC in Inazuma, but that's a love-hate relationship because I was so offended and yet I also respected her.
Yeah. No, and then there's so
she's
many.
a close second.
Yeah, there's so many characters in the game that are just so like lovable.
Oh, yay, this is for all of Mona's books.
Personally, I
Oh,
think
and then
the
that
idea of things staying
picture.
the same forever is
This is
quite
so pretty.
Beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world
Yeah.
works.
I have
We love an astrology.
I have my Discord open on my phone to the side here, and I'm watching all the finalists. So talking about the builds. It's my little cheat way of also seeing the intricacies, but also in case of emergency. And they're talking. So the bunk beds is a float technique. So it's 2 beds stacked on top of each other.
Oh my gosh, it looks so fluid. I thought that was in the game.
So did I.
What? Oh, so this is a room she shares with Fischl.
Oh.
That makes sense. They both would be astrology girlies together. I have a feeling like they would perform seances and then Fischl
Right.
would pronounce something wrong and then they would end up like bringing in the wrong thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or just like Fischl talking in her sleep about something that no one can decipher. And, and Mona's like, what is happening? Oh, Kaya. Where's our Kaya mains? We've got a couple of those.
You can't say that.
Huh?
And he made a joke
Oh.
about Fischl and Mona rooming together, and he said there's probably a hentai about that.
Oh, no.
He's the worst. I married him. Yay. It's also funny though because there's a lot of jokes that I can't say because I'm in the game. But then I will tell Eddie, hey, this is a joke I want to say, but legally I can't say it.
Legally, I can't say it, but
so
you
he
can.
ends up saying it on stream. There's a lot of jokes on stream about Genshin that he says that are actually me, but I can't legally say it out loud. And if you ever ask me which ones, I will never tell you.
I'll just assume that any joke he makes from now on. are going to be from you.
And I'll deny it every time.
Exactly. There you go.
Win-win.
Innocent
The
until proven
owl
guilty.
is so cute.
This is so
I
pretty.
love that owl.
I love it. Look at the little Saurian up here. Who's your favorite Saurian, by the way, out of the 3? Do you have one?
So it's funny because I don't know how much is out yet, but I'm like, there's more than 3.
Oh.
But I don't know how much is out yet, though.
So we have.
To be safe, I will say it's possible that my answer is currently under NDA.
So
I refuse to answer.
we have the Geo, the Canopy one, the green ones, the Teleposaurs, and then the water ones, the People of the Springs.
Okay, so out of the ones that you said, the water ones.
Oh, okay, good. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm trying not to expose your secrets here.
It's okay. I'm very good about being careful.
But, well, we know that there's going to be more because they said there's more than 3 tribes.
They said there is
We
more.
just
so
don't know what
I
there
do know
are.
They did at least say there was more, but like, yeah, I just don't. I didn't know which ones were currently out. I'm still in Sumeru, guys.
Are you,
On my game,
have you only played through Sumeru?
I haven't even started Sumeru.
What do you mean? Like, I know you know all the quests because you voiced them, but like...
Right, because I voiced them, but this last year, I got super busy and then also super sick at the same time.
Right.
And then, although I love Genshin and playing it was fun, there became a point where I was working so much on Genshin that playing it also felt like work.
This is the desk where Klee
And
makes
so
her
I
bones.
took a very long break, and that break is still happening.
Right. Well, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's difficult because obviously you know what happens, but then also you kind of combat your curiosity of like how they pieced it together. Because I don't know, do you see the cutscenes and like everything?
To see that all come together because I don't see what it looks like when I'm in the booth. I very rarely get an actual cutscene where I see some form of a video, but it's so like in the beginning stages. If it might not be rendered all the way at all, and if there's color, we'll see. And sometimes it's an animatic. But that's when I'm like, oh, I don't have to play it because I can watch a streamer.
Yeah.
That's why on TikTok, like usually I literally go through Genshin streams and then I stop on the one where I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this part yet.
Yeah.
And then that way I can still see it all come together.
You get bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, I like as a voice actor, I don't have that problem with other games, but also other games not constantly recording all the time. Like usually with a game, you record it. It might take 10 years, but it also might take a year to record it or whatever. But then by the time it comes out, it's done recording, because it's not an ongoing thing like Genshin is. And so it's done recording, and also by the time it's done, it's usually been 1 to 2 years by the time it the last time I recorded it to the point that it came out. So I have that buffer of not being around it for a long time. And so when I go to play the game, it doesn't feel like I'm working on it anymore. Versus because I'm constantly I just recorded more Genshin stuff last week.
Yeah.
So when you're constantly recording for it, I'm sure it's different for the other people that are in this game because, they don't have to be in it as much as I do. But yeah, because I'm constantly in it, it really, I was like, you know what, I'll just watch people play this game now because now playing it myself, it feels like work.
Right, definitely. Well, not to completely change the subject, but Potatoes being very generous in taking their time. But, well, I mean, I was just noticing, so these are 6 bookshelves in a piano, which you can barely see to make a grand piano, which is gorgeous.
Insane.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. 9 book. It's 9? I don't. My brain can't comprehend. Oh my lord. That's so cool.
That like all the little details for each area that is for each character is done.
Well, it's so intricate, like to not only have the creativity to create the different rooms and come up with a theme, but also like to be able to execute it as well and show the personalities of the different characters.
The thought process between like, oh, I can turn these 9 bookshelves into a grand piano.
Yeah. That's so cool. Well, that's the end of the tour of the Windwheel Manor. Potato,
Cool.
Thank you for showing us around. Do you have any questions for Corina or anything to say before we skedaddle? I wait with bated breath. How's your day been?
My day has been great. Tomorrow I get to take my dog to the second puppy class.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it's a very it's literally just like puppies that play together, and then like a tiny bit of training, but mostly just getting them acclimated to other dogs.
Yeah.
And she loved it last time.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, the socialization is so fun.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny too because there was one other person that also didn't have they had a puppy that wasn't vaccinated as well, so it was okay for me to bring my dog around them, and because you have to wait for a certain period of time before you can get them fully vaccinated.
Right.
And so the first time that she was around that dog, she was so scared, and I was like, okay, I mean, we can work with that. And then we go to this puppy class, and she's like, oh my god, I want to play with everybody. And I was like, what happened?
Hey, listen, I think it's just the fun and joy of watching them grow up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, while we're here, while I'm loading up the next teapot, again, everyone, please feel free to follow Corina. I can see if my shout out works. Corina streams soon to be 4 times a week.
3 times a week.
3 times? I thought you said you were adding Thursday.
Yeah, I'm adding Thursday, so that's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. Well, 3 times a week. Very entertaining. Help support Corina. Train her dog. Exclamation mark Corina in chat. Sorry, my brain is fried. I'm doing so much thinking.
It's okay. I completely understand that.
Yeah, 100%. But moving on to the 4th build of today. Lord help us. Let me just finish my notes. The next build is Valdemir and cool graphics. Woo! So Valdemir's teapot is called the Gardens of Palace Dern. And their description. Built into the surrounding rock face, this palatial garden has been tucked away, separated from the main grounds of Palace Dern. This garden has no keeper nor anyone to man the quaint chapel. Instead, the stone guardians appear at intervals, seemingly manning the peaceful grounds. Perhaps this garden would provide the perfect place to contemplate as you watch the clouds roll by.
Again, I would read a book written by any of these creators. They're so descriptive.
Oh my lord. They go crazy. They really just like create a picture in your mind getting ready to kind of go see what they've created.
There's a secret garden hidden within the castle?
Oh my lord. I built a secret garden hidden within the castle for this contest. I have a healer on standby in case you fall. Do watch your step. Well.
Dangerous.
Let us.
It's dangerous to go alone.
It's dangerous to go alone. Hey, listen. Take this.
Oh, fact, the first day I went into recording for Paimon, they said, you are the Navi of this world. And that almost made me cry because when I was a kid, I actually loved Navi, even though I know everybody else thought she was annoying. But they were like, yeah, we want her to be annoying just like Navi. And I was like, you mean you want her to be amazing just like Navi?
Exactly.
I'm here. I'm your man.
Yep, exactly. Well, now think about it. The next big game that comes out, you're gonna say you're the Paimon of this world.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of times in auditions, you'll see like voice reference. This person as this character in this one game.
Yeah.
That's happened to me 4 times now, where it has me as the reference for the audition that I've auditioned
I
for.
am the
And
reference.
the best part is that this happens to like every voice actor eventually as you work. Like Steve Bloom's gotten it a couple of times. The funniest joke in voice acting though is that anytime you get a audition where it references you, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah. Yep, that makes
And
sense.
so far that's been true every single time for every single one of us.
Oh no. Okay, so they're simulating this Sanctuary of Suristana, and someone mentioned it's a deep sunk build. So this is going below the build limit and sinking all the items that you see, and that hurts my brain.
Yeah, what? This is like the people that are really good at Mario Maker.
Yes, yes. Or, you know, the people in Minecraft who have, like, the ginormous builds.
Yeah.
That's what this is giving. Oh, my lord. So it's supposed to simulate kind of the Sanctuary of Suristana, which you don't know because you haven't played Sumeru yet.
Yeah. Watch people play it, though, so I kind of know.
Can I sit? Oh. Albedo, please.
Oh, no, Albedo.
Oh, my lord.
I love the flowers.
Oh, we're inside the main rock. You can see the
Oh,
grass.
Cool.
That's so
I love
cool.
how, like, you can even see, like, the moonlight coming in.
That's so crazy.
Going out into the world and
Oh my
investigating,
lord.
turning the unknown into the known.
I've hidden 3 other chairs into the
This
build.
feeling.
Oh, that's so cool. Ugh.
Like, the hint of a chair. Oh my god, that's cool.
These stairs as well. I can't imagine the amount of time that it took to make this. The commitment that I just don't have. The patience I don't have.
Committed than me and my marriage. But I'm Jane.
He's sitting in the background like clenched fist. This took me like 2 days to make.
What? It would take me like 6 years.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever create a teapot that looks like this in my entire career. That's so crazy. The overhangs of the rock as well. If you stand here, you can look up and see the light rays streaming down.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same
Oh,
forever is quite
That's so cool.
But alas, that is simply
That's such a
not
small
really
little
cool.
detail.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Fun fact, Valdemir was one of the ones who helped me check for plagiarism throughout all of the builds that we were given.
See, that's something that I didn't even consider when I was like, wait, plagiarism's a thing even here? That makes sense now that
Yeah.
you say it, but like,
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Well, the teapot community was awesome because when I started this competition and promoted it, a lot of people joined and wanted to enter, and there was so much I didn't know about teapots and things I didn't even consider. And Valdemir being one of the tens of people, you know, that were like, hey, what about this? What about this? Think about this. And there's a lot of people who have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go up the spiral staircase. Mind your step. Oh, gosh. I'll let you go first. You can lead the way.
It's gonna spiral not only because the staircase spirals, but because each step is a spiral too,
Oh my
because that's
gosh.
really funny.
It's spiralception. Now to top it off, cinnamon buns at the top, also spirals.
I am right! Yes!
Oh gosh, I see why you say mind your step. Oh, a hidden seat.
Another chair? Oh my god, it's another... I love this!
This
It
kind
reminds
of
me of like when I used to rock climb a lot. When did you slide down? You know, you would sit on the edge of like, you know, the big thing that you were rock climbing
Right.
or whatever. Such a cool feeling.
right. 100%. I was gonna say this view kind of reminds me of the inside of a domain.
Yeah.
That's my nerd coming out. See, I don't touch grass like you do.
I
That's
mean,
so
I
pretty.
barely touch grass because I'm allergic.
Fair enough, yeah. And then up the tree.
I like how it also almost reminds me of like ancient ruins.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It kind of reminds me of. I know they're going for the Suristana. It kind of reminds me of a mix of that kind of Sumer vibe with the old Fontaine ruins, which,
Yeah.
again, I don't know how much you've seen of them, but in the Fontaine story quest, when you're exploring with Navia, and spoilers, mute if you haven't played Fontaine yet, but when Nervillette comes and saves Navia, like those ruins, that's what this reminds me of.
Yes.
You could touch and interact with the statue. Oh, and the butterflies come out.
Butterflies!
Oh,
Going
Oh my
out
God,
into
that's
the
cute.
world and investigating,
that's
turning
so
the unknown
cool.
into the known. I miss this feeling.
What? Now going back down, mind your step. I can't wait to fall. Knowing me, I am going to fall and plummet to my death. This is crazy. I know when Blue when Blue did the reviews, she was saying it's so difficult because we had to pick 10
Right.
for it out of the 81
almost
submissions we
100.
have. Yeah. And, you know, again, so thankful to my mods for checking them. But I remember she and the other mods were saying, like, I don't know how to pick between a couple of them. And I remember when we were getting down to the final 10, we had 21 that were so tight that we were like, how do we decide this?
Yeah.
And get it down to 10. The last section is a small chapel.
Ooh.
Oh, Albedo's pushing me around. It's so pretty. I don't.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't even have like commentary at this point.
That's the symbol that's on Paimon's outfit.
Mm-hmm. It's the Church of Paimon.
Church of Paimon!
It's back.
Yay!
It's back. It all comes back to Paimon. It always
You
does.
just leave the child in the cage so you can sacrifice children.
People who don't know that story are gonna be so confused.
If you just look at Corey Yee's Serenity Teapot.
Yes. Goro's VA, correct?
Yes, Goro's
Yes.
VA.
Goro's VA's Serenity Teapot. You'll understand.
He has a Church of Paimon. He put child Tartaglia
Mhm.
in a jail cell right
Uh-huh.
next to the altar,
Mhm.
and because he's sacrificing children.
Mm-hmm.
Because child sounds like also child. It's
Yes.
like children.
Yes. Also, belongs in a cage.
Yes.
Yeah. Corina agrees. Yes. The ongoing meme is I don't like Tartaglia.
Thank you.
Which annoys so many people. I accidentally pulled Tartaglia when I first started streaming. And I've kept him at level 1 since.
Look, I have a love-hate relationship with him because there's a lot of things where I'm like, I don't like the way you talk at me, sir. But at the same time, I think he's one of actually like the best written characters in the game.
I actually agree. I will agree with that 100%.
Like I don't necessarily have to like a character to appreciate the lore behind him and how well written that is. And I
Right.
do believe he is definitely one of the best well-written characters in the game. It's the same thing with like Scaramouche slash
Right.
Wanderer. I think he's also one of the best characters in the written characters in the game. There's so
Right.
much lore behind him and stuff like that. At the same time,
Mhm.
I don't like him.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least Scaramouche can crit. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
Valdemir says you can look at the clouds below. Oh.
You can. Oh, and then a bird.
Well, the
That
bird
for
is
Yaimi's
Miko.
little, like, I know, and like yeah, Miko's like little like thing came in at the perfect time.
Yeah. That's so crazy. I'm just oh my gosh.
It really also like gives me Tomb Raider vibes,
Where's Lara Croft?
right?
Oh my lord. Miko and Albedo's idols fit here. They do.
They
do
really
indeed.
do. It's kind of funny.
You know whose doesn't? Oh no. Well, Valdemir, is that the end of your tour? It is about it. Do you have any questions or comments for Corina before we skedat onward? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely did. Just one question for Corina. Good luck, Corina.
I got this. Does a role like Paimon change things for you? I think like the biggest change is the amount of people that come up and like you as a voice actor, you always have people that come up and say like how much certain things like have helped, like that you have done, like your character, your voice like has affected their life. But because Genshin also started during the pandemic, a lot of it was like you were what got me through the pandemic. And helped me through that and stuff. And you know, I didn't necessarily have a rough time during the pandemic, and I'm very grateful for that. I didn't get COVID, and also like I guess
Personally, I think the idea of
for
things staying
me,
same
the
forever is
pandemic
quite
just remind
beautiful.
like again, I'm disabled. I've
But
spent a
alas,
lot
that
like
is simply not
months
the way
and
the
months and
world
months as a
works.
child in the hospital, like basically talking to virtually no one except doctors and stuff like that. So the pandemic for me was like I was in the hospital again. It's just that I'm also at home. Um but for somebody like my husband, who is very much a social person, he was struggling through the pandemic. So I kind of saw how it was affecting him and seeing how depressed he was getting. Because Genshin also helped him kind of get through the pandemic as well. We played a lot of Genshin with a lot of our other voice acting friends and stuff like that. But it's also nice to hear that it helped other people deal with that difficult time that was for them. So, you know, it's really, that's kind of what's changed the most, is like seeing um the just the volume of people that play Genshin, because like again, I've played other characters before, but this one, because so many people
Yeah.
got into Genshin, this is definitely like the biggest project I've been in thus far, as far as like the audience. And that definitely changes. I've gotten recognized in public strictly for my voice
Really?
several times, which is kind of cool and crazy. Because like so for example, I went out to dinner with Ryan Colt Levy, who voices Denji in Chainsaw Man.
Right.
Now, I thought that if anybody's gonna be recognized, to be
Right.
him. Nope,
Really?
it was me. Yeah, and then I even mentioned, oh yeah, he voices Denji in you know,
Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man, yeah, and they were like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, over Chainsaw Man?
You heard it here first. Paimon is more famous than Denji. Listen, Paimon has clout.
That like blew my mind.
That's a crazy story.
Which honestly, Ryan was okay with. He was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm good with this right now.
Yeah. I mean, Denji isn't necessarily the best character I think you'd want to be recognized for, given the story, if you've seen it or read it. But, thank you. Valdemir says thanks, Corina and Yagi. Got hit with an ad break. That, it happens. I am now going to log out and switch back, and we will move forward to Mecca, who is our 5th, and we will be halfway through officially. Logging into my account. And then after this one, Corina, if you would like, we could take a small break, get up and stretch, because we've been sitting for almost 2 hours now. Maybe a nice stretch and, you know, get some water. Take a tinkle break on my end. All right. Let us get over to Mecca, shall we?
Yeah.
Iris, while we're here, Iris, one of my moderators, I was saying, is a big fan of Kaching and is now just realizing Mr. Kaching fact.
Kaylee Mills, who voices Kaching, is fluent in Japanese.
Yeah.
She also like worked in Japan.
Really?
On a cruise ship, I believe.
What?
And then she also like lived in Australia for a time. Like, yeah, Kaylee's had a crazy life.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, shall we move on to Mecca?
Sweet. All right. So, situating. Mecca is up next. Mecca DDE, a Sanctum of Eternal Spring is their build. I'm excited for this one because from this snippet, it looks very Inazuman, which is my favorite region. But Mecca said, as you walk across the Sakura Park, a zephyr dances the sakura petals across the garden path, and the gentle radiance of the sun both excites the senses and warms the heart. Real-life experience with a fairy tale twist inspired this creation. It's a place where a crystal fly wishing well may grant your wishes, or a carriage may whisk you away to a ball at the stunning pagoda across the lake. Perhaps you may choose to rest at the bench at the end of the path. There you repose in reflection of the beauty around you rather than going to a stifling ball, and thus fully comprehend the meaning of a sanctum of eternal spring.
Your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield
You guys
effectively against
have
it.
the
Please all be
craziest.
writers. What the fuck?
Yeah. All right. All right, Mecca. So here we are on the edge of the build. You're gonna expose me telling them to hold off. They say our home is situated on a small island with a magical wishing well and shrine. The fairies may rise up from a clear spring to grant your heart's desire. If they explode before your eyes, your wishes may come true. I lied. I was hanging out with Kaya.
Yeah.
Hello.
I heard he's a really cool person.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think he's cold as ice. I think.
It was really bad. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's great. It's great. We love Sino here. Don't point out that I was at the wrong island. We don't need to. Listen, I told you there's scuff. It happens. I thought Kaya was you, but that's fine. Shall we get going, Mecca?
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
The fairies will appear when I leave for a second, okay? I remember Mecca was
Cool.
saying that some of the
In my
crystal
role as
flies
champion duelist,
only
my
load
opinions do not matter.
if
For when I draw my blade,
they leave
I
and
am
come
an
back.
instrument of Fontaine's law.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so cool.
they like pop out of water.
Well, do we have to
Or-
make a wish now?
I guess so.
I guess so. Let me think. We can't say it out loud,
Mm-hmm.
but if it grants our heart's desires. Oh my lord. Welcome back.
That's cool.
That's so crazy. When you see them pop, make a wish and tell me. I can't tell you my wishes. It won't come true.
They'll never come true.
Exactly. Touch. Oh. This is so pretty. Oh my lord. This feels like a place in Inazuma.
Mm-hmm. It also very much reminds me of the last Monster Hunter game.
The last Monster Hunter game. I've never played
Like
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Rise, I think it was, that I was playing. I think. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Woo.
It's so pretty. This is so cool. Oh, what a good view. Oh, it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, how it changes to that lavendery purple color.
So pretty.
Deep sinking for the win. Is this a deep sink build? The mixture of plants, plant harmony. All I can think of is Sigma from Overwatch.
Mm.
Or another reference, Gourmet from Tokyo Ghoul.
Right.
Screaming harmony 17,000 times per episode. This is so pretty. Is it too much to ask to like live in a place with this in the backyard? Like IRL?
I mean, I need to get a backyard first.
Yeah, yep, me too. Yeah, I say that, but then I'm planning on moving to LA, so, you know. No backyard for me. Oh? We're going swimming?
Ooh.
That's so pretty. The waves, the rolling waves as well. I feel like I should be Miko in this situation, not Clarond.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I feel like I've just spent like half the stream like silent with my mouth open, just kind of in awe of everything I'm witnessing.
Same.
That's so cool.
It looks like the way that's positioned, it almost looks like it's a sun rising.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks like a rising sun underneath the Tori Gate. That's so cool. Or setting.
Inactivity serves no purpose.
Here's my little
whatsoever.
bench, a quiet place to escape the world. Well, I have to sit on it. When you're ready to go, choose your method of water walking and follow me. Water walking? I guess, if I have to. Where is she? I have chosen my Oh, we're flexing Mualani now? I understand. I haven't been able to get Mualani, and I'm sad, and I refuse to spend the money. Where are we going? I feel like there's so many hidden secrets in these teapots.
Mm-hmm.
We're going above ground now. Oh,
What?
help, help, help me. Help.
Wait,
Please.
so all of that was underground?
Yeah. So there's there's the Toady gate.
Yeah.
And help me, brother.
Father, help.
Father, help. Mulani, please. Please. Please help me. Oh.
Oh, it's kind of working.
Help. Help. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da. That's so cool.
Wow, it's like completely hidden.
It is. But it's also wow, so it seconds as an above ground viewing spot as well. That's so cool. The fact that that's hidden is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so there was a, what was it? Valdemir's as well was the same. It was under it was a deep sink build, so it was underground. Everything is under to reach water level. That's so pretty.
Okay.
We don't actually have buildable water. Interesting. So you got to make do.
Yeah.
Teapots.
That's crazy.
Teapot means neglected. Hoyo
Somebody
doesn't
in
want
the
to give
chat
you
said
water.
teapot names scare me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, after seeing this, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. 100%. That's so cool. Is there any more secrets you have to show, Mecca? Or does that conclude the tour? Oil will give us water in 2039. The way the water moves is nice. I know. I love the rolling waves of it. You have a whole round, but let's let other go. Yes. So do you have any questions for Corina to answer? Mecca, thank you so much. As I write my notes. What
tribe in Natlan would Corina join?
So, for your reference, there's the Canopy, the People of the Springs, and then the Children of Echoes, which is the Geo. So there's Kanishas, Kachina, and Mualani. Those three tribes.
I think I would be part of Kanich's.
Okay. Why would you say that?
It seems like there's more of the Saurians, and they're basically dinosaurs. So
Yes. Yes.
I want to be around them more.
100%. The Yumkasaurs, I believe.
Yeah, Yumkasaur. Also, Yumkasaur kind of sounds like Yoshi's full name.
What is Yoshi's full name?
You don't know? Oh. Okay, hold on. I have to find this again. It's I know part of it's something Munchakoopas, but it's a whole thing. Hold on. Yoshi's full name.
I have never lost a duel.
T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. And Yumkasaur sounds like Yoshisaur.
I
kind of.
never knew that.
Yeah.
See, I never really grew up as a Nintendo kid. So, you know, even though I get called Unk all the time, my first console was a PlayStation 3. So, you know, I'm not that old.
I'm definitely older than you for sure.
Well, hey, listen. I did play on the Nintendo 64, but it was not mine.
Right.
Mario. I love that is Mario's full name. Corina, would you like to take a short break just to recoup for a little bit? Let chat get up and stretch, and then we can get back to it?
Heck yeah.
All right. We will take a short break then. Chat, don't go anywhere. We will be back in you want to call it 5 minutes?
Yeah,
All right, awesome. And then I'll
we'll be back at it.
I'll shoot you a message when you're ready to get underway, and you can do the same for me. And then we'll be back to look at these beautiful teapots. All right.
Yay.
Intermission time. Woo!
Mm-hmm. I'm totally fine. Again, I can show up at any time to that party, so we're good. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Cool.
welcome back. We are here. Back at it. Break taken. Ready to get going with more. 5 down, 5 to go. What are your thoughts so far?
It's gonna be really hard to pick a winner.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Yep.
I think there's a lot of decision making that's going to have to be made at the end of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I underestimated how creative people are. And certainly I understand now why it was hard to pick 10 out of the almost 100 people. And
Yeah.
we're in charge of picking 3 out of those 10. And then on top of that, at the end of the stream as well, chat is picking their favorite. So I hope that you guys are also thinking about who your favorite is, because you guys get to
y'all
vote.
should be paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the stream, you guys pick a favorite, and they also get a welcome. So, you know, keep in mind that. But while we're here, perfect timing. I was just gonna plug your stream and Doge yet again.
Yeah, guys. Again, I'm raising money to help pay for this one's training to hopefully make her my new service dog. I have multiple disabilities that hopefully she will be able to help me with the proper training, and that means we need, you know, money to help fund the training, and then also, you know, all of the XYZ things that we need to take care of the dog as well, as she will need to be spayed eventually, and you know, all the things that a dog needs for a happy, healthy life, as well as being able to become my service dog, and you know, so that way I can have a better quality life myself.
Exactly. Well, and that is the goal of this stream as well, other than to look at your beautiful builds, also to, you know, help raise money there and help you achieve that. But shall we get going? I know poor Velen is very tired and has been waiting very patiently. So next up on the list is Velen with a dedication to Deuce Ori, I believe is how you pronounce it. I believe. And I think we're in for a good one. Unless I mess something up, but wrong graphic. I know. We're here. Guys, there's gonna be scuff. It's okay. Let me live. I did this on sleep deprivation, guys. It's okay. They tell stories of a quiet nook amidst the Liwen mountaintops, hidden far from the prying gazes of mortals, where adepti gather during summertime's late evenings. Stories of illuminated carp that swim in the waters of a quiet pond and flowers in eternal bloom, with petals made from moonlight dew. Stories of the bronze chimes which echo through the air, while immortal beings debate the affairs of the mundane world. This space is a tribute to Jun Li and the legacy he has left behind as the god of contracts, Rex Lapis. All those who visit are welcome to walk where gods used to tread and get lost in times long past. I literally am baffled by the writing to this day, forever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. As we get in there, I apologize for the wrong graphic. The description goes crazy, though. I knew there would be one. I even told Corina before stream, I said, there's going to be something.
Yeah. You're not a real streamer unless you screw up something in your stream.
Exactly. And if you don't, then you're fake. You're AI. But it's okay. But we are here with Velen in-game, and we can get it underway.
Every journey has its
With
final day.
Peepaw himself.
Don't rush.
It is said that far above the clouds... Oh gosh, it's so fast. It is said that far above the clouds sits a little nook of adeptal peace. It is said that the god of gold, Rex Lapis, met there with his fellow adepti every afternoon.
Osmanthus wine
Those
tastes
years
the
have
same
long
as
since
I
gone
live.
by, but stories remain of that place.
Where are those who
Preserved
share
as if
in
not a
me?
day has passed, a memento remains from the times of friends gone by.
I am watching. The puppy has something she shouldn't have.
Uh-oh.
But keep going. Luckily, I taught the command give and leave it early, so that was easy.
By the way, a top 0.3% Jun-Li as well. Very committed to Jun-Li.
Ooh.
This is so pretty.
Oh, my husband is Keith Silverstein's personal like basically tech support.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so while we were at the convention last weekend, literally Keith called and was like, "Hey, I need help."
Oh gosh, really?
Yep. Luckily, he pays really well, so yeah.
Well, I mean, a win's a win. And a super cool person as well, from what I've heard.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah. This is so pretty.
I love that statue.
I know. The lore of the Archons is so interesting to me, but I'm not the biggest lore reader, if that makes sense. But I do love hearing about it when I do hear it.
So fun thing about Zhongli is that he has basically showed up as many different versions of himself. This is the one that's the most recent. He's been a fisherman, he's been a woman, he's been
Really?
like basically XYZ things like and it's funny because when he was basically in the portrayal of being a woman, he went up to I believe it was a wood carver and said like, but did not tell the wood carver who he was, and he was like, I would like you to do a statue of Rex Lapis, and the and told the wood carver like, do it from your heart though, because then you'll know what like the god actually looks like. And at the time, it was always assumed that Rex Lapis was a man, but he's in the woman's body at this point.
Right.
And Carver actually did the carving as if the god was a woman.
Right.
And she said, "How did you know?"
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, there's actually like one line that he has that's a hint to it, which was
Really?
when he talks about the perfume. He reminisces about when he like basically had that time in a woman's body, because she would wear a lot of perfume at the time.
I feel
There's
you
like
learn something new
literally
every
only
day.
one line about it that Keith Silverstein said, and it was a completely off the cuff line
Yeah.
too, so a lot of people missed it.
That's crazy. I remember that
Yeah.
because I hated the perfume lady. With a passion.
Yeah.
She made me so uncomfortable. This is so pretty. Also, those stairs, by the way, are so gorgeous
Love
how they just glide into each other like that.
Well, I'm sure they're also made by the person themselves, but they made it so uniform.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is so pretty. I love the colors as well. This is the dedication to Guizhong, who gave her life in the Archon War.
Wow. Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
Oop. Let me listen to it again so chat can hear it. That's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, clicking in.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Oh god, not the
remember.
osmanthus wine. And at the bottom, where the tea used to be drank by the gods. I'll sit across, or next to. This is such a pretty build. I love that, like, it's so expansive as well. Like how the background isn't, like, in your face, but it expands and kind of creates this whole scenic area.
Mm-hmm. The fish are glowing.
They are. I didn't even notice that. Are they lanterns or are they? Because they're not moving.
Yeah, they're not.
Vast and spacious, the opposite of Zhongli's wallet. Canon, for real. They are lanterns. Wow, look at me, guys. I'm learning things. I'm recognizing things.
That's cool.
That's so pretty. I do love this statue of Zhongli as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the best in the game. I forget, there was an animation they released years ago that I saw recently that had all the Archons in their, I don't know what era outfits they were, but that's what obviously it's made
Every
after, but
journey
that's
has
what it
its
reminds me of.
Don't rush.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my lord, this is dedication one of the best characters in the game. Is that an official opinion or? No, I won't make jokes about Zhongli to the Zhongli main.
Osmanthus
Highly
was
biased,
the
yeah.
same as I remember. But where are those who share the
We
memory?
love GeoDaddy.
You know what? I'll agree. For the sake of this build, I will agree.
Is a battle of
I do
wills,
love
It was
Zhongli.
me and
and the
Chris
sword and
Fiala who came up
extension
with
of the
that.
duels.
Was it?
Yeah.
If your
Oh
heart
my lord,
is
really?
clear,
The originator?
Yeah, we
your
started
sword
calling
may
him
as well be
GeoDaddy while
unstabbed.
recording, and
Both
then
are made for
because
transferring commodities
like
against
basically
your
we
fund.
started streaming together
And those
just
that
because it
come
was
Right.
fun to
across you
do when the
tend to
game
stay
first
a
came
while.
out, and we
Though
had
it is
Keith
released
Silverstein come on for one of them, and Chris Fiala even announced him as GeoDaddy too, and Keith was
Oh my
like, "Wait,
lord.
what?" I didn't know that Chris never told Keith that we've been calling Zhongli GeoDaddy.
That's so. It always goes back to Paimon.
Yeah.
As it should be. That's
Well,
so
I mean,
crazy though.
I spend a lot of time in that recording booth, so we
Right.
talk about a
Every
lot of
journey
stuff in it.
I can imagine the
and
tangents.
a lot of it is
Don't
just
rush.
us making fun of the characters.
Yeah, who's your favorite character to poke fun at? Out of love, of course, always.
Ooh, right now
Hmm.
it's right now it is Farina.
Okay.
Because
In my
although
world,
a lot of
champion
people
lose.
thought that Paimon
My
was really
opinions
mean
do
to
not matter.
Farina,
Hmm.
For
I
when
was
draw
like,
my
I
blade,
mean, she is
I am
sleeping all day
instantly
and
defunct.
kind
Yeah.
of being lazy.
Yeah.
You know, just I mean, like, not
She's
that
just
that's
like
an
me for
excuse,
real.
but like,
Back and forth.
Yeah.
And those that come across Leo.
Paimon's just saying what we were saying in the booth.
Though it is
Right,
limited
exactly.
contest.
Well, I mean, listen, she's relatable, you know?
Yeah, that is true because I will also sleep until noon if given the chance.
Exactly. Exactly. Stay up late,
Osmanthus wine tastes
sleep through the
same
day.
as I remember.
wake up, rinse and
But
repeat.
where are those who
Mhm.
share the memory?
Oh my lord. And then during the day, the sun comes from behind the mountain. It's so pretty.
Oh,
it's so well thought.
Cool.
I've faced
Oh,
many
you can
opponents in my
see as
duels.
like the
Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered.
All the way up there. Oh, I'm in the pond.
yeah.
Where do you want to go
I have never
next?
lost a duel.
If you'd like to see Leo as tourist.
But you can see also the shadow slow. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Look at it come across the statue. That's so pretty and well thought out.
Why do you have a shoe, dog? Give me 2 seconds.
You're good. Oh, John Lee's leaving. He's going off to get the milk, guys. We might never see GeoDaddy again. Oh my lord. And life moves on, the beauty remaining only in memory.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same
I'm really
as I
liking this
remember.
trend of using the flowers and
where
like
are
the
those who
the
share
foliage as a
Mm.
path.
Yeah, definitely. It kind of gives it some, I don't know, like direction to it. as paths tend to do. That was a very blanket statement for me, showing where my brain is at after
Boats
looking
are
at all
made
these
for
builds.
transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Leo
That's so
tend to
pretty.
stay a while. So it is where
Feel
many
free to walk
foes
around. The
are
path
set.
is yours to follow. Well, Velen, as I walk around, do you have a question for Corina? I do really love this pond. The amber as well behind it.
Mm-hmm.
These stairs. I can't get over these stairs. It's like, here's this beautiful build. And then all I'm looking at is these beautiful winding stairs. They look like they're an item in the game.
Yeah.
Like, they're so uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of anything? All right. Well, thank you for showing your beautiful build. Which bird was that? I heard it.
That was Lima.
Can you ask them for their what is your favorite food, Corina? That is the question we've been asked.
Ooh, it would be the pho from Fusso 1 in Van
Okay.
Nuys, which again, I said it before and I'll say it again, best pho in Los Angeles.
Okay.
People will say Mama Hong's in Burbank is so good. That's a lie. Mama Hong's is owned by white people. They don't know what they're doing.
I will admit the only time I've ever had pho was when I was in Seoul. And I'm scared to ever have it anywhere.
Yeah, because it's ruined. You probably had it in like one of the best places to get it.
I didn't like it. I feel like the best region, but
Yeah.
it was like some weird corner store. Next
Honestly,
is
pho is like the best from like the hole in the wall
yeah,
places.
100%. One of my favorite foods I've ever had was actually Japanese curry in Seoul. And it was like a little back alley shop, and you sat in stools in the open. Like, they didn't have walls.
Whoa.
And it was awesome. While I join, we can move forward. It is Stir, or Zen is their in-game name. And I won't lie, this is actually the only build that I reviewed by hand. Because my mods have been doing so much, and I wanted Stir to get a chance into the reviews, and so I did it by hand. But Stir's creation, their name is also Zen in-game, so it's Zen's Zen Garden.
I like that.
And there we go. They even wrote a poem to begin. Leaves sway and shake on shivering trees like drops of gold on frosted glass or strings of rubies and tinted brass. Here things tucked away in subtle meld with the gilded and the gold, an eternal work in progress which unfurls outward from its core. It's so far been an unreasonably enjoyable exploration of Zen principles, specifically of the walk or journey itself being a fundamental part of the experience. How, during the trek, you never quite see the entire whole at once. Precisely built with a console controller, it served as a meditation in both circumventing technical limits and keeping an open eye towards things which aren't immediately obvious, but reward you visually should you choose to look closer. May the moments spent here walking weave their Zen throughout your stay.
Wow. Again,
So-
every one of you, be a writer. I don't understand.
So, from what I'm getting from this Zen is that this build is your way of, in a sense, practicing Zen principles and, in a sense, meditating? In a sense, is that what it represents? Or was it genuinely a way for you to kind of explore that? They're typing, which is why the awkward silence in between. Plus, it's relaxing in your free time, and it was. That's so interesting. It's so crazy how you're able to weave these into the game. I am distracted, though, because my cat literally just hucked up a hairball. Okay. But it will have to wait. What a good way to start it, eh? You know what? I
I'm
think
sure they're a cute kitty, though.
they're probably so cute. But I think Fischl probably needs a Zen more than Clarande.
She needs a whole spa day. Like
She
the girl
needs more.
needs to relax.
She needs a spa a year.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany.
My favorite fun fact about Fischl, by the way, is that in her normal skin, her wings are tattooed on, but in her outfit, because she has 2 outfits, in her other outfit, they're real.
Yep.
I love that little detail.
My favorite fact about Fischl is that because she basically lives in an imaginary version of Mondstadt, that's why she can't pronounce any German words correctly.
Oh.
Which, by the way, I love how everybody almost misses that fact.
Yeah. Well,
Because I constantly get people that are like, tell the voice actor official to pronounce. I'm like, no, she's
No.
not supposed to.
It's by
because she lives in
design.
She's imagining what it would sound like.
Right.
Therefore,
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't pronounce anything correctly at all.
Yeah.
Because she lives in an imaginary world. And that's what I like about her. Girl is delusional, and I love her.
Our favorite Delulu princess.
Delulu princess, yes!
So as we enter the Zen garden. It's a duck inside your heart, but you know it's a pelican. It's a duck for all intents and purposes.
I mean, both ducks and pelicans are dinosaurs, so
Yep.
Same.
Hatoful boyfriend. It all goes back to it.
it all goes back to it.
This is so pretty.
The garden is insane.
Oh my lord. The statue is so cool. I've never seen that statue before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen the front one, but is it more than one? I don't want to go anywhere.
Built onto each other?
I don't want to go anywhere without Zen following. But I'm kind of like, my heart is telling me to explore.
He said in chat, Yagi and Corina art is done. What did you guys make art of us?
Wait, what? Can you hide the UI? I can indeed.
Ooh. Oh my god, they did art of us.
It's in the Discord. Hold on, let me take a seat across from Zen here in the garden. Let me take a look. Oh, I can't take a look on PC because then your camera messes up. Hold on.
Right.
Oh, that's so cute. Hold on, let me pause my camera.
I need to join the Discord.
Here, I'll you can see my camera here. If you
Yes.
can.
Come on up.
Oh, she.
Come on up.
Corinne. Waiting.
I got you.
Will. Corinna's distracted. It's
Sorry.
all right. No, you're okay.
Okay.
E-
Oh my god, it's adorable!
I'll send it
I
to
love
you.
it.
I'll send it to you.
Yes, please.
That's adorable. That's so cute. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Look at that, babe.
Oh, that's great.
That is so cute.
That's adorable. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of seating. I'm honestly so heartbroken I wasn't able to get the Chun-Li statue, so this is my way to cope, is to make a custom
that's
statue.
fair.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's 2 statues together, I think.
I think it's 3. It is
Oh,
3.
3? Oh,
Yeah.
it is 3.
But it looks like one.
One. It looks like it makes wings for the one that we're looking at.
That's so cool. I love that it's centered perfectly in the garden as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to miss any messages. That's why I'm not doing the hide UI the whole time. It was a challenge on console. It's impressive. Oh my lord. Oh, oh, oh. It's so pretty. Oh, there's another statue here as well.
Like a hidden statue. I like how we have a tree going through the... That is so cool.
It is. It adds like the foliage, the canopy above as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, there's a cat.
Oh,
I didn't even
God,
see
it's
the
a
kitty.
giant cat.
Wait, I didn't even see that when I reviewed it.
Wait, so is that's the cat, and then does that mean that the foliage that's coming off of the trees, that's the hairball it threw?
Yeah, biblically accurate Zen cat. It's pawing on the trunk as well. That's so cool. Yeah, it's trying to like climb out of the wall using the tree as a step.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Hey, your description wasn't lying. There is more to see every time you look around.
There really is. Like lots of little hidden things. Yeah, those flowers are really pretty.
Custom flower beds as well. That's
This
so
scenery
cool.
is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
The hidden tubby, yeah. Oh, we're running now. Sprinting. Accurate for Fischl, though, in a Zen garden.
Mm-hmm.
Down the path to the side. There's so many different layers in this condensed space. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also symmetrical as well.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love the waterworks as well. Oh my lord. It's like one of my it's one of my goals in life to have a garden that looks anything remotely like this.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and this side is closed as well. The little arbor.
Like a little hidden area.
I love it. I like that there's a little clutter as well, though. It kind of adds some humanity
Makes it
to
humanized
it. Yeah.
and real.
So for now, this is just
Wait,
for the
there's
photo
a
op.
hidden tubby? Did I stuck it? There was tubby stuck in the ground? Did I miss that?
Yeah. I'll walk back and show you.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely missed it.
Dun, 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 dun. There is Tubby.
Oh,
Tubby
oh
is
my
now the
God.
stairs.
Yeah, you can't even see him except for the name. Oh, poor Tubby.
Tubby has been immortalized in stone. Tubby is the Han Solo of Genshin now. Poor Tubby getting bullied in these builds, honestly. Getting turned to stone, getting put in a well.
You know, I was expecting more of that to happen to Paimon in these builds, but it's all happened to Tubby.
It's because they don't want to do it while you're watching.
I mean, I say you should have done it anyway.
I should have made the cave for Paimon, huh, instead of Chi-Chi. That's so cool. Are there any more hidden pieces, Zen? Are we just climbing? That's so pretty. Paimon is the true Archon. The Archon of our hearts. There's a chair there? Huh?
There are leaves
Oh?
around,
Where?
and I know just the tune to accompany them. If you wish to hear.
Oh,
Is it
here.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. That's a good hidden chair.
That's so cool. Zen, for time, I'll have to say no today, my friend. Because we still have other builds to go through. And then me and Corina have the fun part of trying to decide who is the top 3.
Yep.
That's so cool. What is Paimon the god of? Food.
Food. And
Food.
being.
Oh, my lord. That's so cool. Well, Zen, do you have any questions or comments for Corina before we move on? Thank you for visiting. Thank you for showing and entering in the contest. All of you. It's wonderful. Seeing all of your creative minds at show. Yes, please stay awesome and excellent. You stay awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Zen. 3 to go.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
3 to go. Official is yapping in the background. Well, we have 3 left. We have Crystal Leaf up next, Kokomi Queen, and then Sona will be the one to close out the entries. I'm excited. Let me get some notes going.
What's my hardest recording? If we're talking vocally, it would be, there was this show on Netflix, and you all should watch it because it's awesome, but it's called Dino Girl Gauko, and it's about a little girl that, when she gets angry, she turns into a big fire-breathing dinosaur. And it's a really cute, funny show. Johnny Young Bosch is in it, and he plays the character that my character has a crush on. And then as far as like emotionally, that's Mizuki from I the Somnium Files, which is a game. It has 2. We have I the Somnium Files 1 and 2 now, and you should play both of them. They're both great. And also, if you like, so funny enough, I the Somnium Files is the reason why I am Paimon in Genshin Impact.
Really?
Because the director Chris Fiala directed the first game of I the Somnium Files, and when he went to go work on Genshin, they were like, "Hey, do you have any suggestions on who should be all these characters?" And he was like, "I just worked with a whole bunch."
Yeah.
So basically, everybody who's in I the Somnium Files is in Genshin in one way, shape, or form, because even Greg Chun, who's in I the Somnium Files, he doesn't voice a character in Genshin, but he did direct me and Max when we sang for that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So.
The power of connections and good
Right.
experiences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, in I the Somnium Files, Zach's in it, Erica Herlicher's in it, Jackie Laster's in it, you know, Chris Hackney's in it. Like, basically everybody that's in I the Somnium Files ended up in Genshin in one way, shape, or form.
Wow.
Most of them I defeated.
Well, I guess I'll have to play it and just kind of sit there, and every time that anyone talks, I'll be like, I know that voice.
Yeah, and then also, my husband doesn't like anything I'm in except for I the Somnium Files.
Really?
And he just came in and said, "That's right."
That's right.
Just a moment,
Backing
please.
that up.
I need
Well,
to jot this down.
shall we move on? We are in
Yes.
Crystal Leaf's teapot. Let's hope all my graphics are normal for the rest of the stream. Only one mess up is all I pray for. But next up is Crystal Leaf with the Realm of Harmony. Now, Crystal Leaf says, in the realm within, a peaceful village dwells. The sun shines through bamboo leaves and petals drift gently in the wind. It is a place of rest and relaxation where one can enjoy some tea or go for a stroll among calming music and birdsong. This build was inspired by Chen Yu Vale. I love the tranquility and the beauty of the various areas in Chen Yu Vale and wanted to capture a similar atmosphere in my build. I used the Sumer Realm's green tint and a limited color palette of neutral greens and blue accents to evoke a sense of peace and simplicity. So again, people just so good at
Writing. It's so descriptive.
They say, would it be possible to use the in-game music? Sure.
And the sword an extension of the
Be
duelist's
gone
spirit.
background music for stream.
If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard. Because you will
How
not
are
wield it
audio levels
effectively
with
against
that?
your foe.
Sounds good. I want to flex that I made this on an iPad. Oh gosh.
Wow.
Oh no.
Also, props to mobile players. This game is really
Yeah.
hard to play on mobile.
Oh, I downloaded it on my iPad, like, for when I was traveling last to do my dailies, and I couldn't even do my dailies. Like, I couldn't,
Crazy.
and I have C6 Clarond, and I couldn't do my dailies.
Allowing them to generate
Don't know if I want to admit that, but I know it's a skill issue, but seriously.
quite an ingenious method.
Shall we begin? I put a lot of work into the entrance view. I angled it to face the sunset and galaxy at night.
Oh, that's cool.
See, like, before this competition, I didn't even think to, like, line it up with the geographical, like, consistencies of the teapot realm.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting. Like, I didn't even consider it.
The fact that much thought is put into it.
Yeah.
Again, I'm eating the checkers. Everybody else is playing 4D chess.
I'm not even eating the checkers anymore. I'm just eating the board. The pagoda in the distance was inspired by Yasukadori, a street in Japan.
That's cool. Wait, are there flowers just popping up behind us?
I think it was the grass in the floor.
Oh, okay. That's
Mhm.
cool. Flowers are really pretty.
Wait, this is huge. What? I sunk the stones to use the grass. Interesting.
That's cool.
This is so pretty. I love bamboo. Fun fact, bamboo is like my favorite plant in the world. I don't know, something about it just makes me happy.
My favorite plant are the plants that you can make out of Legos.
I don't know if you've seen, I have the Lego bonsai tree below me.
I do too. I have the Lego bonsai tree, and then I have like the succulents,
Right, yeah.
and I have the bouquets as well.
Right.
I'm allergic to like a lot of different pollens, so I always told my husband, please don't ever give me flowers. But then he gave me Lego flowers, and I was like, yes,
Because
no.
then you could play with them as well.
Yeah. Little tea spot.
I love it. On brand with Chen Yu Vale as well. This feels like I'm in Chen Yu Vale. I think they captured that perfectly. But it's a little more condensed, which I really enjoy. That's so cool.
Wow.
The pottery as well. Fun fact, I actually have a collection of tea bowls upstairs that will never see the
that's
light
cool.
of day. Because I make ceremonial matcha.
Ooh.
This is a collab item, a gift from a friend who had an extra code. That's so cool.
Most of them I defeated.
I forget
The
how
rest
how
surrendered.
limited some of the teapot items are.
No, I have never lost a duel.
It's so pretty. I love all the tones. Like they said that they used green and different pastels as well to keep it kind of that color with the little splash of the petals and everything. Is so pretty. All the hidden pathways as well. I love so much.
It's like a maze.
I know it is. Worse maze than Chen Yu Vale, which is not a hit at all. That's so crazy. And there's a little platform up here, a gazebo. Oh my gosh. We gotta do it.
Play the instrument. Yay.
It's so pretty.
Many ladies in the court of Fontaine like to spray their perfume onto a delicate lace fan, allowing them to generate.
It's also a really
pleasant
nice spot to like
fragrance with
see
each
everything.
It is. But the thing that I love about it is, yes, you can see everything, but you can only see the tops. You can't really see what's below.
Like the little things. Yeah. It's really cool.
Which I love. Like, yes, it's a viewpoint, but at the same time, it's like there's so many hidden things underneath. Made on mobile, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. I'm just like having a stroll. This feels like we're in Chen Yu Vale. I'm just exploring it for the first time. Do you know, I played hide and seek once in Chen Yu Vale with viewers, and it was so insanely difficult, and I'm just thinking about all the hiding places here. That's where my brain went to, and I would be terrified. Because you can hide the UI now, so you can't see people on the minimap. This is so pretty, though. I love the tea on the ground. It feels like it just keeps winding and going on forever.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Did you see a dog? You saw a dog. Yeah. You did good. Ooh. Yeah, all the little nooks in this is like
Yeah.
so cool.
This just is Chen Yu Vale. We're not in a teapot. We're just in the game. That's so cool.
Yeah, I know. There's a doggy out there. You're doing good too.
There's just so many places to sit and relax and just enjoy. Like, look at this view.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. It's so pretty, just the outlook over, oh my gosh, the little courtyard. I like looking down at the courtyard. I was just appreciating it. Just sit and relax. Yeah, I wish like these places were real. I could just bring like a laptop and do my work, have a cup of tea or coffee.
Right.
That's so pretty. And the night as well as the blue comes in. So the fun part about this competition as well is most of the competitors haven't seen each other's builds. So this is a surprise for everyone. Obviously, people are friends and work on a couple things or get opinions from others, but a majority of the people haven't seen each other's builds yet. Hoyo should hire these people.
For real.
Someone joked earlier and said that, look up.
There's a big flower.
Oh, the galaxy.
Oh, that's
my
cool.
lord. That's so pretty. But someone was joking, saying that they were going to take the clip of this and put it on their resume. For trying to be in architecture.
Yeah.
Guys, Discord chat is unhinged. Stop trying to make me laugh. I'm watching it just in case one of you needs something. And y'all are cracking jokes. That's so cool. Oh, you running now? We're sprinting. Sprint to the top before the nighttime goes away. That's so pretty.
Wow. That is gorgeous.
Oh, we're climbing now. Look at how intricate these buildings are. I know this isn't part of the build because obviously they're clipping together, but you could see how much effort is put in to give the aesthetic from within. Oh my gosh. That's so pretty.
Whoa.
Wow. That's insane.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. Well, Crystal Leaf, does that conclude the tour? That is the end. Do you have any comments or questions for Corina? The hand of God just came down on Corina's camera.
Yeah.
Thank you for setting this all up. No worries. Thanks to the mods for helping me, because I would not be here without them. And thank you, obviously, Corina, joining me. Of course, the best part of the whole thing. Oh my lord. I do want to do this again. This is so fun.
Would you mind coming with me?
Crystal Lee
to
says,
buy a copy of today's newspaper.
When you're ready, Corina.
Oh, yeah. First of all, I enjoy Paimon, and you do a great job voicing her. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do you have a preference?
Do you have a preference between Aranara or Saurian? Oh, it's Saurian because I love dinosaurs, and it's the closest thing to it.
Especially...
Aranara's really cute, though.
Yeah. I would second that. I agree with you. But thank you so much, Crystal Leaf. We have up next Kokomi Queen. Can you guess what Kokomi's teapot is going to be about? Kokomi Queen. Queen. It's time. Where are you? Kokomi Baby is their in-game name. Shall we? Did I get accepted or rejected? I thought they rejected my request to join their teapot at first. I was like, hold on. All right, Kokomi. We are almost ready. We got to give you the respect that everyone has gotten so far.
To survive hardship,
Kokomi Queens build the castle by the seashore for the sea princess. They say, a beautiful pastel castle with lots of coral, a stunning garden, magical trees located in a sandy beach with lots of colorful pastels and a fairy vibe. I made this build as a tribute to my favorite Genshin character, Kokomi. She's a pride and joy of my account, and I love her and her VA so much. Well,
sweet.
I am excited. Let me go here to make sure we're not revealing too much off rip. In-game music, I believe, is still playing. Do not worry. Shall we get into the build?
Mm-hmm.
Double check that it's showing so I'm not scuffed. And then, of course, Kokomi. I feel like I should also, before I continue, I feel like legally I am bound. Don't judge the level. It's okay. I feel like legally I am bound.
Yeah.
But shall we?
Yes.
Oh my holy. Oh my god. That's so pretty. This is Coco Fish's palace. It really is.
That is amazing.
These builds are also how are we gonna pick a winner?
I don't know, man.
The sea palace I made for Kokomi as a commission for Kaveh. Okay.
That's funny.
This is so cool. Guys, I have default wings on everyone, okay? We don't need to talk about the default wings on a character that I don't use. Wow, this is so pretty. Look at the crystal flies as well.
Mm-hmm. I love everybody's uses of all the flowers that like glow.
Not only that, but I also love that people are like choosing and sticking to a color scheme as well. And really just like blending it as well. Like the color palettes people are using.
Yeah.
Are so pretty. Look at the waves in the background.
Ooh.
This is for Corina. We're addicted to the glowing flowers because light sources are very load heavy. Oh.
Oh.
So one thing.
Yes.
So one thing we limited in this competition is there is something that you could do in game called a load skip, which basically allows you to glitch more items than you're allowed into a teapot build, because you're only limited a certain amount of items per area. But we didn't allow that for this competition because that is an extremely difficult technique to pull off, and we wanted to even the grounds a little bit more.
So it's like in Mario Maker because you're only allowed a certain amount of blocks. So like basically like a way to go around blocks is using something else.
Right, exactly. So in this sense, using the glowing flowers allows you to get a light source without showing or without using the lamps or light sources that they give you, because they take up less space in the grand scheme of it.
Wow.
They say this garden was created to grant all of Coco's wishes in a place in Watatsumi.
Has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
This is so pretty.
Very pretty.
Kokomi rerun when? Oh, there's 3 Kokomis now.
Yay! You know, you cannot have enough Kokomis.
No, you can't. She was such a good character as well in the main story quest.
I use her and then Chi-Chi as my healers depending on what I need.
Really? A Chi-Chi user?
Yeah.
Y-
Yeah.
Chi-Chi's actually really viable, even though she ruins all of my 50-50s. Actually, that's D-Luke, actually. Paimon playable
Yeah,
when?
Luke-
I would see 6R5 Paimon if Paimon became a playable character.
Paimon's special skill would be sucking people into her giant stomach like
Kirby. Yeah. They say the shogunate statue is to represent peace between the resistance and the shogunate.
Wow. This is so freaking cool.
I know. I'm like so impressed by all of these builds.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Oh, there's hidden stairs here. I didn't even see them.
Ooh. Yeah, they were covered by the tree.
I know. I'm so impressed. That's so cool. Small little village for Kokomi's people. Goro lives in one of these huts.
Goro definitely does.
One of my favorite memes from the Inazuma people was, I don't know, what's his name? He's the guy that did like the Genshin Impact in a nutshell. It was the super high edited video. What's his name? Anyways, at one point he was talking about Inazuma, and he had one of his friends was playing as Goro and jumped off a cliff and was like, "Hey guys, it's me, Goro. Is that some peanut butter?" And anytime I think of Goro, I think of that.
That's really funny though.
Oh, Maxor. There you go. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Shofin. If you've never seen that video, Corina, please watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
You'll have to watch it.
I think I've seen some of his other videos.
Yeah, he does like Monster Hunter videos as well, I think.
That's what I've seen from him.
But he has 2 Genshin videos, and it's the most recent one that is so funny. This is Goro's house Coco commissioned for him. There you go. He does live here. That's so
Cute.
cool. That's so cool. The music for this area is so pretty as well. This is the end of the tour. Where's Miss Hina? We don't talk about Miss Hina. Oh my lord.
That's in the Yaimiko shrine.
Yes, exactly. It is. I remember I'm a video editor. It's my actual job. And I remember I had to look up photos of Miss Hina for a video, and it was like the worst experience of my life because I don't have safe search on.
Oh no!
and I didn't realize that until I looked it up, and I was terrified. Yeah.
Thank God.
I plan to see 6R5. That's a dream of mine. I believe in you. Just keep saving. Natlan gave a lot of primos, and I'm sure it's going to continue to do so. Well, Kokomi, do you have any questions for Corina or comments before we move on to our final build of the day?
Final one, guys.
Oh my
Last
lord.
stretch.
To survive hardship,
My question is,
you must
what's
prepare for hardship.
waiting with bated breath? What's your favorite female character in the game? Is the question
Ooh,
for you.
okay, so it's the lady in Inazuma who calls you an NPC when you meet her.
The lady in Inazuma.
Yeah, I love her and I hate her at the same time, but I want to travel the world with her.
You want to travel the world?
Yeah, I think she would have terrible takes on everything that would make me laugh.
Honestly, that's such a fair statement. I feel like having people like people who have bad takes are my favorite because you get such fun arguments with it.
There are some where, like, they're bad takes, but they're like funny, like they don't hurt anybody. They're just
Right.
genuinely bad takes, and
Yeah.
like she seems like she'd be that person.
Yeah. What's your worst take?
I think my worst take that at least my husband would say is that onions are the worst thing on the planet.
Oh, right. Which, you know, I have to agree with your husband. I'm sorry. Like onion bargee,
he's
come
not the only
on.
one. There are a lot of people that are like, well, I mean, onions are gross until you cook them, and I'm like, nope. In all situations, the texture just like unless it is literally powdered form, I
Yeah.
cannot do it.
You have to agree though that at least people are like onions. Okay, we have layers. You know.
Okay, Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, he is my
But
favorite.
here's the thing: shallots exist, and they have a better texture.
Yeah, but that's just a different type of onion.
It's a different thing that's in the family of onions, but it
Yeah.
is not an onion, and it's a different texture, and it's
Uh-huh.
just
Them
better.
undefeated. The rest
Listen.
surrendered.
I won't argue, but I'm just saying that is a bad
I
take.
have
I don't know.
never
Chat
argued.
says I have a lot of bad takes. I don't know what they are though, because all my takes are right and good ones.
Oh, also, it's pronounced crayon.
It's not pronounced crayon.
No,
There
don't
is a
you
Y
fucking
in it.
try
It is
to do that.
crayon.
And also, you're wrong.
It is crayon.
It's crayon.
I'm gonna run an ad quick while we sit and chat for a second, so that there isn't an ad during the last bit of the stream.
Yeah. And
So
we'll argue about crayons more.
we can. I don't know. Chat. My mods know my bad takes. What is like my worst take? I'm trying to think. I definitely have some bad ones. They're gonna say it's because it's gonna be like I don't like Tartaglia, but I don't think that's a bad take.
I don't think that's a bad take either.
A duel is a battle of
Yes.
wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's
I'm trying to
spirit.
think.
If your heart recoils in fear,
I'm glad that
then
one.
sword may as well
My
be
husband said
scabbard.
my bad take is that
Because you
I
will
think people
not
who
wield
like
it effectively
Tartaglia need
against your
therapy.
foe.
That's not a bad take. That's a good take. They do. I love being the drama. I do.
You know, that is if you. This is another. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad take, but if you can admit, like, I have no problem being the drama, then you can like Tartaglia all you want.
Right. Exactly. You could do whatever you want, but
Like, as long as you know what you are, it's kind of like, oh, okay. So one of my favorite worst games ever is Conception 2.
Mm.
If you haven't played it, please do. It is awful and amazing at the same time. The funny thing is that it's actually a really fun turn-based labyrinth dungeon crawler mixed in with this really misogynistic story about someone literally called God's Gift,
Mm.
who his job is to date 6 different women and create children with
I've
them
placed
by
many
giving them
opponents on my
handshakes,
duels.
and those children go
Most of
with you
them
in the
undefeated.
dungeons to fight monsters.
The rest surrendered.
What?
I have never lost. a duel.
Bonus! I say Conception 2. Where was the first one, Corina? Well, it wasn't localized until actually more recently, because back when Conception 2 was localized, which was, I believe was like somewhere around 2011, because I was working in GameStop at the time, which is how I heard about this game.
Right.
My friend who told me to play this game said it was so weird they didn't bother with the first one. Also, Sam Riegel voices God's Gift.
No way.
He does. Christina V is in it, Aaron Fitzgerald, like the cast is stacked with actors who I know what studio did this, and this studio is considered one of the best studios in LA. So I know this studio like literally went up to all of these actors and was like, "Hey, I have a game, and I'm so sorry I have to pull this, but you owe me a favor." And so they all had to be like, "Okay, fine, because you're like the best studio and you treat us really well. We'll do it. What is it?" And then they'd already signed the contract by the time they got in.
Yeah.
And we're like, "Dear God, what have I agreed to?"
I feel like it's similar to
If your heart recoils
if
in
you know
fear,
anime,
then your
Ghost
sword may
Stories.
as well be in its scabbard.
The
Because you will
English
not wield it
dub, I feel like that's
effectively
in a
against
similar ilk of like, go at it.
Except these people actually just went along with what was actually written.
Right.
Whereas Ghost Stories, they were like, "This will never go anywhere. Improv
Yeah.
all you want."
Well, it wasn't Ghost Stories because they didn't have the money to pay them. So they're like, here's the footage, do what you want with it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
And so they all kind of did or something like that.
Yeah. But I feel like they're both like in that same ilk of like, they're so ridiculous now, but
Thing is that I know that the people that worked on Conception 2 got paid the standard rate as everybody else did. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a money thing.
Yeah.
It literally was, "Hey, there's this game and we love you guys."
yeah.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
Then yeah,
For when I
the
draw my
first
blade,
one eventually
I am
did
but
get
an
localized,
instrument
and my
of
husband
Arcane's
worked
law.
on it, and I remember this because I got a text message that said, "You will not believe what I am working on right now," and I go, "Is it the first Conception?" And he's like, "How did you guess that?"
It's because you have good taste in games.
It was the sixth sense, but I constantly tell people, and the best part is that it's done by Atlas and Spike Chunsoft.
Okay.
When I went to work on the Somnium Files, the representative from Spike Chunsoft was like, "Are you familiar with Spike Chunsoft stuff?" And I was like, "Yes." And they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, probably Steins Gate, right?" And I was like, "No, Alex, Conception 2." And then Alex goes, "Oh, we're gonna be friends in the worst way."
Those are always the best friends, though.
Oh, I love Alex.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yep. And that game, I always also tell people, if you really want to fuck with Sam, if you ever see Sam Riegel at a con and like go up to get his autograph, please tell him that your favorite performance of his was Conception 2.
Yeah.
He will look at you and like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah, go up, firm handshake. I really loved your work.
I really loved your work in Conception 2.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You heard it here first. Now that's the mission. That will spread that gospel, and then everyone who goes up to him from now on, it'll be Conception 2. But I know Sona's waiting, so let's not wait anymore, shall we?
Yes.
And then while we're
A duel is a
reviewing
battle
the
of
final builds
and the sword
at the end of the
extension
stream,
of the
maybe we can ask
duelist's
other questions or get into other
If your heart
tangents
recoils
while we're
in fear,
conferring
your
over
sword
what the
may as
heck
well
we're gonna
be in its
do.
scabbard,
But
because you
last
will
but not
not
least
wield it
is Sona.
effectively against your foe.
Sona's build, the Tevat Traveler's Sanctuary.
Ooh.
I was
I
warned.
like how the picture even has the traveler.
I was warned for this one. I was
Okay.
warned. Not in a bad way. I promise.
Great.
They say, situated in heavenly clouds of the realm within lies a sanctuary which should feel quite similar to the typical Tevat traveler and their trusty guide. With celestial motifs, including a miniature celestial Easter egg in the distance, the sanctuary features many Paimonial undertones that should make Paimon and her traveling companion feel right at home. Fitted with all the essential
faced many
crafting
opponents
stations, the
in my
Tevat
duels.
Traveler's Sanctuary
Most of
should
them
provide a
undefeated.
useful, if not nostalgic,
rest
respite
surrendered.
to all of its travelers.
No, I have
Oh my
never
god,
lost a
yay.
duel.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. If my buttons work. Let me tell you, I logged into this view and I was very scared.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. This is a bit different from the other builds, I believe, in terms of we are very much in the sky.
Mm-hmm. Whoa!
Yeah.
That's
That is
crazy.
so pretty. I built it for this contest over the past month. So this was built specifically for this contest and for you.
Awesome.
Oh my lord. So this is a deep sink build, so it's underneath the map? Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh my lord.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword
It's
may
the
as
loading
well be an
screen,
extension,
guys.
The water, like,
because
fall.
you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
Through the wall. I have no idea. The fountain has
That's
the traveler's
crazy.
constellations.
Oh, and it's a hidden seat.
Oh. The fountain has the traveler's constellations. What, to either side?
Huh.
That's so cool. This is so pretty. I love the harps up the side as the railing.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn a bit of pixel art for this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, is that like the little barrette in Paimon's hair?
I think so. These are 71 signposts.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is all based on Paimon's aesthetics.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. The sides are a nice place to lean over. Out the railing. I've lost Sona. And of course the other side has the crafting stations.
That's freaking cool.
That's so cool. Oh, they're inside. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm gonna cook a meal here. Mint jelly. You what in real time. Cook manually. Ready? Watch this. I'm a gamer.
Ayo.
What can I say?
Perfect.
I'll save that mint jelly forever. In the flower and there's a crafting bench here as well. That's so cool. Would you like to do some wishes? What do you mean? Huh? I don't have Pimos. Just stay on the bridge over there, over here.
Oh, is it like a wish like a place where you could do wishes and
No
get luck for it,
way.
I guess? That's cool. Just wait here. Ah!
I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Someone said this is the 8.0 teapot update. Oh my gosh, we got blue! No!
Oh my god, this is funny.
That's so cool.
They're doing wishes. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool and funny.
That's so crazy.
Oh, there was a 4-star.
Oh! I'm getting the bell. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Triple 4-star easy? Listen, I'm just a gamer. What can I say? 75 pity time? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's gold.
Oh, there it was. And then
Oh,
tea
it's
leaf
Chi-Chi.
again.
No! It's Chi-Chi. No! Oh my gosh. I pulled a Chi-Chi. No!
The rest surrender.
It couldn't be Mualani.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
If I lose to Chi-Chi now, it's your fault, Sona. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Goro. Okay. This is so cool. Where are we going? Oh? Hello? Let me jump. Where am I going? Oh, here.
Are they showing you how they did it?
That's so cool.
Oh, the view is fantastic.
It's so amazing. It has Paimon's crown. Oh my god, it does!
Oh my god!
I didn't even realize.
I have Paimon's crown
A
tattooed.
duel is a battle
on
Do
of
it.
you?
wills,
Yeah.
and the sword an extension
Oh,
of the
that's so
duelist's
cool.
spirit.
Crown and the little
If your
beret,
heart
and then
recoils in
also because
fear,
I was in Digimon, it's
then
the
your sword may
two
as well be in
Digimon
its scabbard,
ones that represent the
because you
characters.
will
I
my
not
love
voice.
that
wield it
so
effectively
much.
against your foe.
Yeah.
There's a miniature Celestia as well. Huh? Oh my
oh yeah, up
gosh.
there, because we're so far below. That's great.
That's so awesome. This is so creative, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
We get to go inside.
Yes.
Whoa. There's Paimon!
It's Paimon! Paimonception! Go say hi to Paimon. Cook. Wait. Wait. No!
Congratulations, you made my husband laugh.
Oh my gosh. No longer
Oh
emergency
my god, that was
food.
so good.
5-course meal. No, shuttling, no! Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
That is hilarious.
Poor Paimon. Paimon didn't deserve it. Look up. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, doors.
Is that a... How did you make that? What?
Yeah, it's a really cool chandelier.
Excuse me. That's so cool. You can see it better from here a bit. That's so
Yeah.
pretty. It also centers over Paimon. So long as it doesn't fall like the Cage did in Fontaine's Story Quest, I'm okay with it. What's... Okay. This is the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
The sink is also functional? Huh? Jump on the counter and turn it on. Hold on. Hold on. Touch the lamp.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool. What? The next Phantom of the Opera? That's so cool. The fire effects underneath the stove as well as the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Temperature controls and an oven. Yeah, look at the little knobs at the back. As well as the handle for the oven. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
A microwave and a kettle. A microwave and Genshin, guys. We're revolutionizing the game here. Let's go check out another room.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Paimon, you'll be cooked later. Rude. Is that a claw machine?
Oh, that's cool.
They have DDR? That's so cool.
I love Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh my lord. That's so cool. You want to play some DDR? No way.
I like how they have the two, oh gosh, what
Oh
are
my
those called?
god.
Oh my gosh, so
I-
cute. Sonophones?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
that's funny.
And they changed the music for it as well. That's insane. Just imagine like the S's coming down on the screen.
Mhm.
That's so insane. Let's try a different song. That's so crazy. Kachina likes to dance when she feels like it.
Mhm. Where'd the ball go? Oh, okay.
So there's a music device hidden behind that, I presume.
That's
In my
really
role as
cool.
champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument
Awesome.
of Fontaine's
That's so
law.
crazy.
I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. Oh, it's fine.
Let me wait for Kachina's dance and I'll show you some more. All right. Eddie popping in the stream.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Whoa, yeah. A little break dance.
That's so crazy.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart
How does
recoils
one
in
even come
fear,
up with making these? Yeah,
then
let me
your
just put
sword may as
DDR
well
in
be
a
in its scabbard,
crane game in
because you will
in
not wield
Genshin
it effectively
with
against your foe.
TCG. Corina, do you play TCG or have you ever tried it?
Card games confuse me.
They confuse me too.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the card game of Pokemon after 20 years.
Yeah, I collected those when I was a kid. Never learned how to play it.
Mm-hmm.
This is corridor, lots of places to hang out.
I
little
love
aquarium.
the fish.
The fish tank is also decorated. That's so cool. Into this room? With a loft?
Wow.
That's so cool. This is Paimon and Lumine's room.
So I'm
Paimon gets-
assuming the loft is for Paimon.
Yeah. This is Paimon's little bed.
Aw, it's cute.
She can
She's
float
got
up
the
there
little
after all.
Aranara, and then the picture of the Saurian.
Yeah. And you were talking about eating checkers earlier. There you go. Chessboard.
Yep,
That's so cool.
there it is.
That's so... Huh? What's behind this wall, Sona? Huh? What's back here? Is it the secrets of the build? That's the entrance to the abyss? Alright, we probably shouldn't go there. Oh my lord. Little kitty.
Kitty cat.
This is the music room. You have a little... Oh my
it has
lord.
An audience.
And a custom piano as well? That's so cool. Another chandelier. Oh my lord. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
A cello and a piano. Come play the piano? I don't know. I gotta... How do I... Help? Help? There it is. Ah, yes. That's so cool. Let me get my piano from upstairs. Whip out a song. Cacophonous noises. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, my lord. Yeah, and the craziest thing is they built this for the competition.
Yeah.
So they had the time frame of when we announced it. You have Gary the Snail?
Gary the snail is in the tank.
Where is Gary? Oh, Gary.
Oh my goodness! Gary!
Oh my god. You know what song was stuck in my head the other day? I'm assuming you've seen SpongeBob with your reaction.
Yeah, was it the campfire song? Because that's
No.
usually what gets stuck in my head.
Well, that is true. It was the one with Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, and it's like, a grill is a grill.
It's a grill. No matter where you go, and fries should be fries either way. But this grill is not a home. I love SpongeBob so much.
So do I. I quote it way too much.
Oh, yeah.
Patty. Sorry, I gotta get off of it. It's gonna be stuck in my head again.
I sang the song about SpongeBob ripping his pants at a talent show when I was 12.
Oh, I love that.
Complete with pants that I had ripped in the middle and then SpongeBob boxers.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, so hold on. It's a bit weird in this room. Mona's conducting magic in this room. The chair is actually a magical portal to the observatory. Try sitting in the chair and jumping. No way. Jumping? Huh?
So you have to jump now?
Oh.
Whoa!
Whoa! No. Oh my god!
What? Oh my goodness!
Oh. What?
Wow!
This is the observatory. Oh my lord. You can admire the stars here. You also have a view of the mansion below. That is insane.
Yeah, that's cool.
What? Bro really did magic? I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but thank you for letting me show it. To show the interior, of course. Do you have any questions or comments for Corina? Before we move on?
Before we start voting?
Yeah, before me and Corina start conferring. How far in advance do you record the lines? Ooh.
So it's different all the time. There's like sometimes where it's like a year in advance, depending on the script and just like when they think they need it. And then there's other times where it's literally like a month before they all of a sudden need to re-record because they realized like, you know, a certain line was said wrong, or now because we have more information about what's going on in the scene, Paimon's actually facing a different character, so it doesn't make sense for them to say it that way.
Right.
And so like that will be like literally a month in advance. I think that like the soonest time I ever recorded something and then it was in game was like 3 weeks before it was then in game. But again, that's usually for re-records, or sometimes they will also be like, okay, so we need to like revisit this line from forever ago because now that now that you can either start the game anew or like with different things available than when we first started the game, we have to reword this line just in case this person didn't see this thing or saw this thing later. Yeah, so, and then they'll enter it in, and that was technically for like 1.0.
Right. That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, Sona then went on to ask, like, for example, do you already have Paimon and Snezhnaya Archon conversation done? And I feel like that is a NDA question that cannot be answered.
I don't know. You'll have to play the game to find out.
We love Paimon. Appreciate what you do. Thank you for showing your teapot,
Thank
Sona. Now, with that, we have every single teapot looked at for the competition today. Oh no. Oh no.
They're all really freaking good, and I wish I could choose more than 3. I really wish.
Yeah.
I think I kind of do, like, in my notes, have it narrowed down to 3.
Right.
Hesitantly, but like, yeah, I'm really sad about it because I wish I could choose more.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand. Well, if you want to send them to me.
Yeah. I will do that in our Discord chat.
All right. I'm going to close Genshin. Play some dramatic music. You know me. As we decide. Also, moderators, if you can you please run a poll for the first 5 and the second 5, and then the winners of those 2 polls can you put against each other, and chat can choose their favorite. Can someone send me a list? I can. Hold on. Let me just get this done. 4 blue. Interesting. Really, you think that one? I don't know.
Those are at least my 3.
You see how I'm creating suspense?
Yeah.
And if you want any refreshers, I do have photos of all of them.
Ooh, yes.
So if you want to message me if you want refreshers of any of them, I can.
Is it possible you could just send me all the photos?
Yes, I can.
Cool.
I can. You can watch me go in my folders to find this for you.
Yay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's some of them. Oh, you can. Hey, don't look at that, chat. There are those, and then you should remember whose are whose. So those are sending. Very tense music. I know, thank you.
So tense. Oh, the pictures look so good.
I know, they really chose good ones, huh? I'm trying to remember. So chat, vote now. So these are the 2 preliminary polls. Vote your favorite of these 5. Yes, I am playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Thank you. So let me see. You said... Is chat's favorite allowed to overlap with the top 3? It can. Because remember that the top gift is wishes, not a It is not a, what's it called? I can't speak. My English is horrible. I am silly. It's for wishes, and then third place is a Welkin. So, in theory, 2 Welkins. Yeah, this graphic. It's horrible. So Potato is the first of that group to go through for chat's favorite. I'm trying to think. This was tough. Corina, I'm going to discuss with you. We aren't going to say names, but I would swap your number 2 and number 3. Personally.
Okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's who I would have. So 1 same, swap 2 and 3. That would be my top as well.
I would agree.
I would agree. I think all of them are super good, but I think I agree they stood out. They stood out. Well, as we wrap up the stream. Hold on, I can find the right music transition. Can I do it? Do I have the finesses enough? And then we swap to this. It just keeps going. Am I a good streamer or did I mess it up? No, there's no decision. Anyways, we've made our decisions. Okay. Interesting, the ones chat are going for. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to put you on the spot here, but would you like to announce third place? And if you want to do it even special,
Yeah.
I'm not going to put you on the spot. You can do it as Paimon if you would like.
Third place goes to...
You'll have to re-say it. It glitched.
Third place goes to
Woo! Potato! Potato, you are our number 3. It was a beautiful teapot. Honestly, I loved Potatoes. Potatoes was so good. Honestly.
Also, the attention to detail of like doing the inside and the outside, and then like Tubby in the well.
Yeah, Tubby in the well was so good.
And like the spot for the cat to watch the fish.
Yeah, it was honestly just but it shows how good the competition is that is third.
Yeah.
You know, but while we wait to announce 1, because we do have 1 and 2, we'll let chat decide who chat's favorite was, and that is between Potato and Sona. So, chat, once the poll is up, make sure you're voting in the poll for the winner of chat's favorite. Honestly, this was so fun. Seriously, it's been a blast, and I'm super happy that people have been able to express their creativity, whether it's a new build or an older build that you got to show off. I really do want to host another one of these. It's super fun, and
we could maybe find another, Genshin voice actor that would love to be a part of that.
Maybe. Who knows?
And then you all can make a Serena Teapot based off of their character.
Yeah, exactly. So rather than Paimonial based, we can maybe do a theme next time, rather than leaving it open ended. So then we do have to get new builds.
Happen. It could be, Kaylee's one of my best friends ever, or Jenny Yokobori maybe. There's definitely a few people I could talk to.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Get some different people involved.
Well, chat's favorite is coming down to the wire here, but it looks like it is going one way. So that would mean that chat's favorite was indeed Sona's build. So congratulations, Sona, on being chat's favorite. I mean, a lot going on there. Can definitely understand where chat's coming from. Potato very close second for chat's favorite. Be proud of the third place. So then, shall we announce the winner? Because, or shall we do second place first?
Good place.
Or should we say who it's between? Ooh.
That's up to you.
Well, the top two, I'll go ahead and say for us. The top two for us is definitely between Crystal Leaf and Sona. Two beautiful builds. Honestly, the Chen Yuval was gorgeous. The Celestia Paimon theme floating almost mansion as well. Utterly gorgeous. But I don't know if you'd like to say the winner of the two?
Yeah. And the winner is...
Drum roll. Sona, congratulations. That build is so gorgeous. Honestly.
It was really something else.
I mean, I know everyone was laughing, but it was... I like blown away.
I mean, you got to make a wish, and you still lost to Chi-Chi.
You don't have to bring that up. You don't have to bring that up. Come on. It is just my life, though. But honestly, that was so gorgeous. I mean, but let me not. I can't state enough. Like the level of talent in the top 10 alone, and I know that there were so many more that were this close to being in this top 10 as well.
Interesting and intricate in their own way, and like I feel like, you know, on like if we had more time, we could have even found more stuff in them.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, they were all just fantastic.
I mean, there's like each build you could easily spend 45 minutes to an hour just looking through and enjoying.
Crystal Leaf, you got fucking.
But it's just, it's so fun to be able to kind of delve into teapotting, which is something I know nothing about and now know so much about, but I know I'm only scraping the surface. And it honestly is so cool to me.
Yeah.
But
It's a lot, like, it's really cool to appreciate the people that do put the time and effort into this. And also, like, you know, it's kind of like, I mentioned Mario Maker a few times, just because I watch people that play, I do not play Mario Maker myself at all.
Right.
Because it's bonkers in my brain, but it's so interesting to see it, like, said in words that I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of get that. Would I be able to execute it? No. But it's cool to understand it. And it's the same thing with like experiencing these teapots when I was like, wait, how do you do that? You guys were able to like be like, oh yeah, it's this like thing that we figured out how to do. That's crazy that you all figured out how to do that.
Yeah. And there's so many different techniques people are using as well. I mean, like we talk about the deep sinking, we talk about floating and being able to kind of clip these things together. But on top of that, like we've seen other things like with Sona being able to just clip us up through the sky into, you know, almost space in itself. It's so cool and it's so awesome.
Yeah. Or like all of the little nooks and crannies in Crystal Leaves where like it was a literal maze and like every little section had some little thing in it. Ugh.
Yeah, just so good. And again, I'm excited to kind of like, I really enjoyed this, and I really hope to do another one because honestly, like the teapot community has been so awesome to me, trying to join in and like understand it. But
again, I might be able to convince some other Genshin voice actor to come on the next one.
Oh well, we'll have to wait and see, We'll have to give it some time as well, so people can recoup and give plenty of time to announce it.
Creative juices flowing again.
But guys, please do go follow Corina. I mean, honestly, thank you so much for joining me. You've been an absolute pleasure.
And thank you all for having me, and thank you, Yagi, for even setting this up. This was such a cool idea, and I'm so glad that you just messaged me and we're like, so, long shot here. But I was like, yeah, I'm free that day.
Yeah. Well, it was like, I remember I was talking to my mods and I was like, guys, I don't want to make a fool of myself, but should I DM Corina? Like, should I do it? Should I? But honestly, it's been so fun.
Worst case scenario, I don't answer, but like, you know, best case scenario, I do. And I saw somebody actually mention my voice acting class. I hope to see you in my class because I teach voice acting classes as well. Yeah. And if you're interested in that, it's CorinaBoettger.com. Just go to that.
Which you can find on your Twitch as well.
Yep.
So do follow, do look into it. Now, the last thing I'll have to say, because I have to end on a funny. So when can you get me to voice an NPC in Genshin?
That is not up to me.
But you can put a word in. I mean, you heard me reading the scripts today.
I ain't promising anything. That's all I'm
Listen. All I know is like, you know, other streamers have made it into Honkai Star Rail, and I know that
You
they're
got a
like a lot
demo?
bigger than me. I can make
You
one.
got a voice demo?
I can make one. Listen,
There you go. Start with that, and then we'll talk.
I'll send it over. But seriously, thank you so much for joining, and you know, we'll chat more after the fact. But thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys for the next Brew Your Teapot, the second iteration.
Yay!
But congratulations to Sona, Crystal Leaf, and Potato, and thank you all to the other 80 plus of you that entered the competition. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. That's it for me. Corina, closing words if you'd like.
Be your guide.
Well, thank you so much. Wonderful way to end it. And thank you all. Don't forget to follow Corina, and also please check out her tip page, raising funds for training your service dog, who we got to see a couple times as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Au revoir.
Bye, everybody.